Gregorio! Antonio.
Hey, yo, what's up out there?
That is not good.
Get ready to experience the thrill of a lifetime.
If you somehow find this offensive, just don't listen. But my guess is you'll be sticking around.
Let's do this.
It's going down, Jack.
Hey, it's Larry King welcoming you to the Opie and Anthony Show right here on Sirius XM Satellite Radio.
Oh, this is good radio right here.
Y'all are cooler than shit.
It starts funny and then gets very uncomfortable.
One of the most popular radio shows in the world.
Radio journalism at its best.
Hello, kids. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. They swear and they're vulgar and they talk about awful, awful things. That's what you like, isn't it?
Very flavorful.
Yay. That's what you like, isn't it? Please welcome Opie. The show is twisted, I'm telling you. Who's enjoying this shit?
That's what you like, isn't it?
Anthony.
I want dick prizes. I love when girls go through that. I'm here for you, ladies. Remember that.
That's what you like, isn't it?
And Jim Norton.
If a pussy could talk, it would say, die.
That's what you like, isn't it?
Everything you are about to hear is real.
My nipples are kind of hard.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Yes. And we're off and running. Good morning, everybody.
Certainly are.
Happy Hump Day.
Is it Hump Day?
Sure is Happy Hump Day.
Wow.
But it's not a happy day.
Why is that?
12 years ago today.
What happened?
Well, a thing happened.
Is it 9/11?
A thing happened. We've been talking about 9/11 for, I would say, about 12 years now.
9/11. All right.
And they're going to be reading the names again.
Jesus.
And they should read the names again, of course.
Certainly.
We said this a few years ago. How long is this going to go on before before the media taps out?
Yeah.
I don't think the people will ever tap out, and I don't think, certainly the families will never tap out.
Didn't the media tap out one year or something?
I think they started tapping out
last year.
Yeah.
They tapped out last year? We lost one?
Today Show, yeah.
Because after 9/11, the anniversary every year, everyone was all in.
Oh, that first year was fucking just as goddamn crazy.
How about the first almost 10 years that everyone was all in, and now they're slowly dropping out of the reading of the names. And I hear today they're not doing any speeches. Now we're just doing names.
What do you mean? No speeches like down there?
No speeches.
No
speeches.
Politicians.
Billy Joel's going to sing a little thing, and then they're going to start reading some names, and that's what they're doing this year, yes.
Man.
So, what are you doing?
I don't know. It's fucking a little cuticle problem. I think I got it, though.
Cuticle problem?
Cuticle.
Nothing cute about it.
It's horrible. Wow. Yeah, 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You know how I remembered it was 9/11?
How?
Because I was on the plane coming home, and
That was close.
the flight attendant was, yeah, I know. I
That's
didn't,
if that was 12 years ago.
Oh,
it
boy.
was the same kind of plane, too, an American Airlines 767. And the flight attendant, I heard talking to the flight attendant, she said something about, was it before 9/11? Like, they were talking about something in the galley, and I'm like, oh, my God, it's fucking the 11th.
Right.
And then you went, Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Jesus.
Did you see that clip of those fucking guys near the, they had some big gun at this little dirt road intersection.
Yeah.
And it's like, boom, 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 and they're all gathered around it. And out of nowhere, this fucking missile comes and just eliminates them.
Wipes them all out.
Oh, and it like knocked the guy that was doing the video back in the building. He was like in a building.
Right.
And you just hear him going, Allah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
What's it?
They love that. They love screaming that.
That's all they want to yell.
Good, bad, and different.
What's it going to take for the world to kind of get along?
Oh, never.
Never, right?
Never.
But could something happen where the world goes, oh fuck, we got to get
Alien invasion,
along,
maybe.
right?
Alien invasion
Is the only thing
where we have to unite as a planet, ID, Independence Day.
Do you realize how ridiculous this whole thing is? I mean, you can't even wrap your head around how incredibly large the universe is.
Yeah.
Some people say what the one piece of sand represents only one galaxy, and then you look at the entire beach, and that's all the galaxies, and they said that's even maybe a small number. And then you picked out one piece of sand, and then inside that sand is one planet that fucking can't get along with each other.
Just can't even deal.
How ridiculous is that?
It is
If you really
ridiculous.
try to wrap your head around it's just ridiculous.
It shows how stupid we are and fucking primitive still.
We are, right?
Yeah.
Humans like to think that we're pretty smart,
but I mean,
we're apes.
We're just
we are
just
apes.
still stupid. Just stupid.
Stupid.
I mean, this one piece of dust that's flying around, let's say this room represents Earth, and that little piece of dust has just ridiculous turmoil. It's so stupid.
Especially since most of the turmoil going on these days is based on some magical fucking cloud-living people that were like, our magic guy is better than your magic guy.
It would make sense if we were, fighting over strawberries.
Right. That would make more sense.
What country has the best strawberries?
Right.
And then you defend your strawberries.
But we're arguing over magical people things.
Right.
Other beings probably look at our planet the way we would look at a planet if they were fighting over color forms.
Yes.
You retards?
Right.
Fucking what's the matter with you? It's nonsense.
I'm not questioning anyone's faith here, but you're right.
It all stinks.
You're
so
right.
Stupid.
You're
to
all
argue
morons.
Over invisible magical people that live in the sky.
So we're just gonna have ridiculous turmoil.
Yeah, because of
in
that.
our little space in the universe.
Yeah.
You think if there is life elsewhere that they're also having turmoil, or?
I'd hope so. I'd hate to think we're so stupid that we're the only ones.
Man, Obama's in a tough spot, huh?
He's an idiot.
So
I'm sorry. He's a fucking moron.
He, he talked a good game, and he should have just, should have done
something right away. If you're going to do
immediately.
something, just do it right away.
Immediately.
Hey, they used gas? All right.
This is what we do now.
But now it's this big boudel, as they say.
And what, Putin's coming in to clean up his mess?
The fucking Russians have to come in and bail out
Because
fucking...
Putin is very trustworthy.
Ugh.
That mafia boss.
Exactly.
We're dealing with the mafia boss now.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually that doesn't work out well in the end.
Yeah.
Right?
Never.
You think you're pals with the mafia guy, and then you realize, what happened?
So he's
Why
the guy.
am I being thrown in a trunk and
That's
driven
gotta-
upstate?
Yeah. He's the
But
guy
we're
that's
friends.
going to bail Obama out.
I don't know. And Obama, I think, basically told the people last night that Assad, continue killing your own people. Just don't use the gas.
Don't use
Is that
no
what-
gas.
I think that's the message I got last night.
Of course it is.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
We've already determined he's an asshole.
He's killed so many more people with conventional,
Right.
weaponry than with the gas.
But don't kill him with the gas.
Yeah.
That's the red line, because he'll continue killing his people.
We look so weak as a country now. It's back in the Carter days, and we just look like a weak paper tiger, a joke.
Although we looked that way after whatchamacallit, too.
After
After what?
In Africa, in Somalia.
Somalia, yeah.
Yes, that's
Well,
why
again,
Bin Laden planned 9/11.
Clinton. Yeah, it's one of those, you get a Democrat in there. And Obama is just the epitome of indecisiveness with everything. He is not, I'm sorry, not a good leader. He's just not. I mean, and you could say they're all the same and everything. I understand, and especially with domestic shit and business and unemployment and things like that. But when your foreign policy is a joke and you're indecisive as a world leader,
He got Osama bin Laden. He's
God.
not a joke.
You know what? Let me tell
And
you
he got
something.
us out of a couple of wars. He's no
This
joke,
proves
man. He's no
that he had
joke.
nothing to do with that.
He's no joke.
He's such a joke.
No joke, sir.
He's a fucking joke.
I'm in the middle on him. I don't know.
A fucking joke.
I thought he's been a little tougher than I thought. I'm just
No.
personally, I think he was tougher than I thought he'd be on
He
the
had
Middle East.
nothing to do with any foreign policy that you've seen done. He delegated cruise missiles and Predator drone strikes to the people that need it, the military, the hawks, the people that know it. They're in the know as far as who to fucking blow up and shit.
Right.
Okay, you do that. I'll sit here.
But his constituency is a lot of people who loved Obama or hate that he did that. I love that he did that. He did not close Guantanamo, and people are like, well, he lied, but he said he was going to do it. And I guess whatever happens when you get elected, he didn't do it. So Guantanamo's still like he didn't do all this radical shit that was going to annoy me.
I'm very curious, to get like a Republican president to see if there is a significant change or a Republican that could work around this system of ours.
There's always been, when a Republican is in office, for the most part,
it'll be very interesting.
You always have a strong
military,
a strong eye in the world eye. You're always like, oh wow, don't fuck with the United States. They're fucking crazy.
Right.
But this guy, the fact that Putin's got to step in and bail his fucking ass out.
But that's not going to work.
No, of course it's not.
It's not going to work. What is he doing? He's biding time because he's panicking.
He's panicky, Pete. He really is.
I mean, you've basically said this guy's an animal, so you got to make sure he's out of there. Right? You can't leave him in there.
Or just leave the whole situation alone. One or the other.
Well, yeah, but he kind of committed.
Of course he did.
So now he's in a weird spot. Here's a little highlight from last night's speech.
Ooh.
Our ideals and principles, as well as our national security, are at stake in Syria, along with our leadership of a world where we seek to ensure that the worst weapons will never be used. America's not the world's policeman. Terrible things happen across the globe.
Really?
And it is beyond our means to right every wrong.
Really?
But when, with modest effort and risk, we can stop children from being gassed to death,
Jimmy,
and thereby make our own children safer over the long run, I believe we should act. That's what makes America different.
And do what?
That's what makes us exceptional.
Did you watch the speech last night?
No, I didn't.
At one point, I'm like, man, this guy is teasing that we're going to fucking start bombing him right when he stops talking.
Should have.
He was teasing it. And then all of a sudden he went the other direction with the Putin thing. But I mean, you were watching that thing thinking, "Oh my God, we're going. We're gonna do something." Here's another highlight.
Many of you have asked, won't this put us on a slippery slope to another war?
Oh, racist.
Fucking hate the slippery slope.
Slippery slopes.
Yeah.
Look out.
I wanted to say at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, I'm really good with slippery slopes. Yeah.
I don't fucking slide back down.
I take the steps.
Well, that's being good with them too.
Has a slippery slope ever really been a slippery slope since, like, maybe we sent advisors into Vietnam and it was a slippery slope? Because every time someone says, it's a slippery slope, it never really is.
No.
When was the last slippery slope we really slipped
Who decided we needed to say slippery slope a lot?
Slippery slope.
Why do we say slippery slope?
You ever notice a slippery slope is always on flat ground? You ever notice that? No,
It's
I
never
didn't.
really quite slippery.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's slippery. The satin pillow my head is on. That's slippery.
You know what's slippery? The muscles in my jaw. They slipped right down. Now it sits on my chest for eternity.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't, slippery slope.
I hate that term.
Have we?
Yeah.
Maybe Korea was a slippery slope.
Korea.
Of us getting involved in other people's fucking business.
Yeah.
And not knowing how to end it.
That was a long slope.
And then look what happened. From then you got
Still
Vietnam, and then from then you had fucking Iraq and Afghanistan, and now this.
But do they really want to end it? Thank you.
At the time.
Sometimes you just don't want to end the war thing.
Well, when we thought we were going to lose Southeast Asia to the commies,
right?
We had to do something. In that context of those times, the early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, we were in a real fucking battle with the Soviets and China about communism. So it made sense to send troops in. Did. Now it looks like, what the fuck were we doing? But people don't understand our own national security back then was to keep communism from, sweeping around the world.
We had a real reason, right?
Yeah. That was even a reason. But in hindsight,
we had our own interests we had to protect.
Yeah. In hindsight, though, you look and go, that wasn't really a reason.
In hindsight,
at the end of the day, it's a slippery slope.
Ooh. Wow.
Yes, look out.
let's kick the can down the street and think about that for a little while.
You want to throw the ball around with the ladies?
I'm not sure if I want to go with that one.
I was cracking over there yesterday.
I'm not sure if I want to go with that one. I went home. It was the Bill Burr thing, and then you step outside. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Oh boy,
we like those guys.
Yeah, but that is funny.
Okay, all right, then fuck it. I'm gonna go with it.
Many of you have asked, won't this put us on a slippery slope to another war? One man wrote to me that we are still recovering from our involvement in Iraq.
I think more than one person.
A veteran put it more bluntly. This nation is sick and tired of war. My answer is simple.
Simple.
I will not put American boots on the ground in Syria.
Because they're made in China.
I will not pursue an open-ended action like Iraq or Afghanistan. I will not pursue a prolonged air campaign like Libya or Kosovo. This would be a targeted strike to achieve a clear objective.
Then do it! Stop
Deterring
talking
the use
about
of
it!
chemical weapons and degrading Assad's capabilities.
Yeah,
Jesus.
We're still going to do something.
He talks about it like both of them, Kerry, him, they've just talked about this like, don't worry, it's nothing. Don't worry. What did fucking Kerry say? It's a small, tiny, teeny, tiny little thing we're going to do?
Yes.
Then fucking just do it.
Yeah, shut your face.
Do it already.
Stop groveling for approval from everybody and do it.
Right.
If you're going to do it,
Be a leader.
Do it.
Be
Holy
a leader.
fuckaroni.
But then again, the public doesn't want him to do it, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's a tough spot for him.
But who cares? If the public doesn't want you to do it.
So what? He's waiting for the public to turn around and then he'll finally do it?
They're not going to turn
Because
around.
the Putin thing is a joke, obviously.
Do it or don't do it. But do something.
He's using the Putin thing to try to get the support of the American people on his side. He's using Putin. He knows the Putin thing isn't going to work.
You know when I like a slippery slope?
What?
I'm tobogganing.
Yeah, of course.
You go tobogganing, it's like, hey, look, a slippery slope. And then you go, oh, cool, let's fucking...
That's what I'm talking about.
Skiing, snowboarding.
Yes.
You know what I don't like a slippery slope?
When
someone says, hey, we need to get that safe of old dynamite on top of that slope.
See, that now is bad.
Yeah, you're slipping and it falls on you.
Old sweaty dynamite.
Yeah, I have that a lot.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just sick of seeing John Kerry.
Yeah.
His face is creeping me the fuck out.
That's weird. He's got that one dead-looking eye socket.
I finally figured out he's a rock'em sock'em robot.
A big blockhead.
He's a big blockhead.
You knocked my block off.
What is wrong with him?
He does. He's got like that square.
Is it Botox? What is going on?
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe he tried to do something.
I don't want my politicians doing Botox.
Yeah.
Taking Botox shots.
When did it happen? Because when he was like, I don't
know.
I'm ready for, what did he say?
You got to go old school, rock'em sock'em, Sam Roberts.
My name is John Kerry.
That's old school?
Reporting for duty.
For duty.
All right.
How
He didn't
embarrassing
look
is
like that then.
You think that's embarrassing, that moment?
Oh, God, what an embarrassing moment.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty, and he saluted. Oh, what an
If he
asshole.
if he had a dildo and he tapped his forehead with it, that would have been less embarrassing.
There you go. There's John
they
Kerry.
did it?
No, but you can.
Oh, yeah, look, the Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
The old school rock'em sock'em robot. That's what John Kerry's face looks like.
Those were fun for 5 minutes.
I hated that toy. One of the most overrated toys ever. Rock'em sock'em robots.
Fun for 5 minutes.
Right?
Then it just got like...
And then you set them on fire and watch them melt. We loved watching our toys melt.
Yeah.
On way to Memorial wants to say thanks. Wow, really?
For what?
Carl, what's up, buddy?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, buddy.
Coral.
Broke out the uniform on my way down to the memorial, and I just wanted to say thank you for your support through the years and always acknowledging uniform services and work that they do. I appreciate that very much.
We were first responders with laughs.
That's right.
We responded with some chuckles for everyone. First responders.
That is true.
Yes.
They're listening on the radio, and it's always, I many times feel like I'm part of a little group of guys just getting a good laugh.
That's good. Well,
Anthony, I got one for you.
Oh!
I teach at the National Fire Academy on occasion, and
like a radio show.
They're very, very strict about terms. And one of the terms they gave us a piece of paper of the things you can't say. You can't use the term flip chart anymore.
Flip chart?
Remember easel charts? You have to call it easel chart.
Why can't you
Those
flip?
things that you write on, you can't call it a flip chart.
Why?
It's derogatory against Filipinos.
What, they call them flips?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. I never do that.
So what is it, fucking Easel Wilson?
An easel chart.
Easel
chart.
Jesus.
I couldn't think of another famous flip.
Of course, another flip.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Gotta keep up on my fucking slurs.
See you later.
I didn't even know that.
I know.
Yeah.
Fucking people, you say that, someone's going to fucking easel out on you.
Wow.
Why? Is it fucking up? Everyone's telling Obama's a fucking easel flop president. What am I supposed to do? It's not my fault.
Right. You're supposed to stop.
You're right. I can't. I can't.
Just to break down the Obama thing, what do you think happened? He just assumed, like, holy fuck, this is brutal what's going on in Syria, and obviously the American people will be behind me.
What did I just do? Yeah.
And then the polls come back, and he's like, oh, my God, they don't want me to do this.
He backed himself into a corner saying that red line shit.
Right.
He said, if they use gas, that's the red line. Like, because people were saying there's hundreds of thousands or 100,000 people that have been dying over there in Syria. What are you going to do about it? He's like, well, we're going to sit back, and if he uses that gas, that's when we're going to do something. That's the red line.
So then he uses
Then they use the gas, and now he's put himself in the corner where if he doesn't do something, he looks like, the paper tiger.
And just a dumb, airstrike's not going to do anything. You got to get the guy out of there. He's saying that.
But then it's like nobody wants us involved in a civil war like that. It's fucking, And
then what?
So now he's put in a position where he's got to do something or do nothing. One or the other. And he should have immediately fired some shit at something, whatever. It might be useless, but at least it doesn't look like he has no decisiveness with anything. Anything.
They say that is a big criticism of him. That but they say he also does carefully consider every option. But I think he shot himself in the foot by saying that. I think it was a dumb thing to say.
It was really stupid.
He's just not the same guy that gave that amazing speech.
Oh, God.
Where the place was going.
The keynote address at the fucking Democratic National Convention a million years ago?
In 2004, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was also before.
That's already 9 years ago, huh?
Yeah. Now when he talks like that, it kind of annoys me. Like, it sounds too patterned and rehearsed.
You don't buy it anymore.
Right, you don't buy it anymore.
When he gave a speech at the fucking Martin Luther King 50th anniversary thing.
Right.
He sounds completely different than... You listen to the speech he gave last night, and then he puts on that black thing. Oh, America! Here in America! Where did you come from?
That's all right. At least he's only being half phony. Hillary's 100% phony when she does it.
We come too far!
I remember when I was baling hay. Oh, wait. Those were just my calves I was lifting to put my shoes on. She's the worst.
She's got a sensible haircut now.
Does she?
Yeah,
I haven't seen her new do, Sam.
She changed up her hair.
She does look sensible.
She looks ready to
run for president.
She's too old.
I know. And
she's going to run.
How old is she?
She's 82.
She fucking might as well be, dude. What's she, like 66 or something?
She's old enough. 65, 66, yes.
That's what you want, a 70-year-old lady. That's who's got her finger on the pulse.
That useless womb.
They say, a woman I don't want to talk to for 5 minutes in Walmart. I want running the free world.
Yeah.
But what does Bill do? That's got to be the weirdest thing ever.
He just fucking walks around, swaggers.
He's just going to walk around the White House?
Hey, I'm the first gentleman.
You do want to see that, right?
Yeah, you know
totally.
what?
You kind of want to see that.
He's back again.
Then what does he do?
In his fucking pajama bottoms.
And how you doing? And does he have to hang out with the world leaders' wives and stuff?
Oh, all the world leaders are crying.
Do what the first ladies do. Pick out the fucking China pattern. That's good.
I'm picking out the Christmas tree
Look,
this year.
I got a pillbox hat on like Jackie O. He just fucking walks around totally mocking the first lady thing. That'd be great.
Damn it, you're right. I want Hillary now.
That would
he
be
will be
fun.
the guy giving a tour of the White House.
Yeah. You know what might help him?
Scratching his balls.
What might help her is the idea of him being in the White House again. People might like the idea of Bill Clinton being believe me, he'll be a part of her thought process.
Puppet regime. Have her in there as president, but he's like kind of pulling some strings.
Of course.
I'll make a phone call, Hillary.
And could he be vice president technically?
I don't think so. I don't even think you're able to fucking be president if something happens to the president and you're next in line. I don't think you're able to do that after 2 terms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What can you do? Like, how far can you go in government once you've been president?
He can be a senator, can he?
Can he, though?
I think he can.
I
don't
think
think any of them do, because I think it's that step down thing. So I think once you're president, you just fucking, you're done.
Right.
You get spit out the top, game over kind of a thing.
Sure.
But man, that'd be funny. A tour going through the White House, and they come around a corner, and he's just in his pajama bottoms. How you doing?
His balls showing.
Come on in here. He's just drinking a fucking beer.
I would love that.
Scratching his ball sack. That would be cool.
So you got the wieners officially out.
Yeah,
that's it. I guess De Blasio. Did De Blasio get enough votes where there's no runoff or anything? He's the guy. He's the fucking guy.
He won the primary, and it's all because of his Afro Kid.
Afro Kid really did it. Put him over the top.
When
Bloomberg didn't like that. He said it was kind of he was using race to muscle himself in there.
I missed Bloomberg already.
With Afro Kid.
Afro Kid. Yeah. The reveal on Afro Kid was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And then he just shot up in the polls.
He's like,
because of Afro Kid.
I vote for him even if he wasn't my dad. What? What? Wow! You gotta be shitting me!
I didn't see that commercial.
Oh yeah, it's
Dude,
good
I've
one.
never seen that commercial.
Come on, you've never seen that commercial.
I went, what?
What?
I want to see.
Do we know the poll numbers before and after Afro Kid?
Afro Kid put him right
because he was
over the
kind
top.
of what, in the middle? In the polls?
Yeah. Quinn
and
was.
And then he shot up. People were talking about Colin Quinn.
Colin Quinn. I want to be
Quinn.
good mayor. Less fucking. Colin's less manly than fucking.
Yeah, we fucking both have sensible hairdos.
You've never seen this commercial?
No, I swear to you.
Oh, this is the only reason.
I want to tell you.
Here it is.
This is the only reason he's the guy now.
He's the only Democrat with the guts to really break from the Bloomberg years. The only one who will raise taxes on the rich, fund early childhood and after-school programs. He's got the boldest plan to build affordable housing. And he's the only one who will end a stop-and-frisk era that unfairly targets people of color. Bill de Blasio will be a mayor for every New Yorker, no matter where they live or what they look like.
Who's this kid?
And I'd say that even if he weren't my dad.
Wow! Wow! What? Wow! But he's in your. What? But. Wow! What?
Holy shit!
How did that? But.
And he made his son grow the afro.
Grow that afro, son.
Yeah. Grow that afro.
Get
I'm
it
running.
As big as you can.
Right. You got a year to get that afro in shape.
I don't want anyone looking saying, well, he could be that. No.
No.
We want a giant afro on you.
The kid was horrible at reading, by the way.
That's stop and frisk shit.
He was reading that whole shit, and it was off to the side of the camera.
I kind of like the idea that we could go back to the 80s and early 90s of Manhattan. I really want GTA fucking 5 in New York City again. All fucking degenerates, hookers, fucking squeegee people, seedy.
A couple porn theaters.
Bring back diesel buses. Bah! Black smokes just billowing out of buses.
Just staining everything as they...
Not even that you have to. Like, why would technology go backwards? But I want that.
Those buses would go down Broadway and just stain everything. Blowing shit at everything.
Just fucking pour cement on the curbs that are cut for the handicapped. Right. Put the curbs back again.
Exactly.
Everything back like the 80s.
Take those fucking potted plant shits out.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Man.
Cops on the beat again that could just fucking hammer people, give them the wood shampoos. The Motorola shampoo. The Maglite shampoo. All of it.
What's funnier than a wood shampoo?
Wood shampoo. Yeah, we gave him the old wood shampoo. You beat him with a billy club over the head.
And being proud of it, too.
It's fantastic. Remember when everything, yes, thank you, everything smelled like piss.
Oh, yeah.
No matter
urine.
where you went,
the smell of urine
smelled
everywhere.
like piss.
Homeless urine.
That was Manhattan.
I miss it.
Let's see if I can make a cologne.
Well, hopefully de Blasio can bring all that back.
I don't know. Then you got the other guy who used to run the MTA, right?
Lahota.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's a comfortable name to say.
Lahota. Anthony Weiner, though.
Yeah, he's done.
He had to
see
concede
him no
last
more.
night. And then he jumped in his car and gave everyone the finger. That's great. Way to go. Way to go, buddy.
That's good. That's like how Tricky Dick fucking got on the steps of the helicopter and gave the peace sign.
Right.
He fucking flipped everybody off.
He's flipping everyone off like he doesn't understand why.
No. I don't have Anthony Weiner to kick around anymore.
He's very, very arrogant, this Anthony Weiner.
Yeah, he
really
is irritating.
He's extremely arrogant.
Entertaining as fuck, but
you can't flip everyone the bird.
Mm-hmm.
Unless in your head you really know it's over in politics.
Yeah.
What's he going to do now? These speeches?
Yeah, he'll be on.
Beat his wife.
I bet you he's going to be on one of these news channels. He'll do the Elliot Spitzer. Elliot Spitzer did it, but he was just such a bore they couldn't keep him on there.
Weiner would be great, like fucking
he's gonna,
just going off like he did with O'Donnell, just fucking going, like he'd be great to watch.
Mark my word, Anthony Weiner's going to be a TV star.
Yeah?
Yeah, one of these cable outlets will pick him up in a second.
Fox.
That'd be
funny.
It
would be fun if he went on Fox, of course.
Could be CNN.
Probably CNN.
They'd have him?
Probably.
MSNBC definitely would have him.
MSNBC would definitely take him, yeah. They're taking like fucking Alec Baldwin now. I guess Alec Baldwin's going to have a show on MSNBC, and then they gave one to Reverend Al. It's like fucking give one to anybody on there.
They're desperate.
Any lib.
Yeah. So here's Anthony Weiner saying bye-bye.
I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, there's no doubt about it. We had the best ideas. Sadly, I was an imperfect messenger.
Who's that?
And you know what?
Shut up.
When I would travel around, when sometimes things got a little dicey on the campaign, and I'd go to a subway stop, or I'd go to a concert or a church service, sometimes people would come up to me and they'd wrap their arms around me, or they'd pull me close to whisper in my ear, they'd take my hand,
Your rear?
and they'd say, "Don't quit."
That's right.
Well, there was never any quit in this campaign.
That was it, really? That's the highlight?
And then he was thanking everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
But his wife was not thanked.
Oh, boy. Oh, shit.
Because his wife wasn't there.
Wow.
They must
yeah,
be
that's
finished.
Dunsky.
Did you hear that Sidney Leathers showed up to his party?
I heard that, yes.
What a cunt.
Hey, she's a lovely
up?
gal.
Oh,
And she had a big sign.
She had a sign? What is she doing?
That's why he was so
Sign say.
mad at flipping people off, because she followed him around.
What did her sign say?
It said something about not voting for Weiner, like it was during the day.
What a
She was holding up a sign.
Piece of shit.
She's a piece of
She
shit.
said something about not voting for Weiner and advertising her app that she's coming out with.
girl.
Of course.
What, she thinks she's going to continue being famous?
Goodbye.
Yeah, she said.
No, she's not.
They asked her about her 15 minutes being
She's not-
over.
she's
and she
not
said it's
hot
a lot
enough.
more than 15 minutes.
No,
really?
no.
Jennifer
She might make
Flowers? Whoa.
She might make the end of the year, and that's about it.
That sweet angel is going to continue her climb.
You think so?
Christ on a pony.
I certainly do.
Yeah, sure.
Delightful
she is.
young lady.
You got some information, Jim
Her
Norton?
fake
Why would
titties.
you support this broad?
I just think she's lovely.
Her lipo and her fake tits that she got.
Yeah, she got
right?
implants, right?
And lipo.
You know what?
Huh.
Oh, I could work.
She's moving into the porn world because that's a great business model right now.
Yeah.
For HIV fucking people.
Yeah, she gets into fucking porn and finds out she fucked some guy that fucking has fucked someone with the HIV.
Yeah.
She fucked some guy who fucked somebody with the HIV.
Well, the guy with the HIV, who had the HIV did gay porn too, and I bet he was banging this chick was his girlfriend. This whatever her name was, something Bay, Carmen Bay, and then he fucking probably gave it to her. I think most of it came from gay porn.
Her new boobies are nice, but see, she's got that fucking.
She got that fake dress on.
That fake dress that gives you the fake figure. You put the black on the sides,
right?
And next thing you know, you look a little slimmer.
It's like what Boy George started doing with his chin when he painted all black to make it look like he didn't have the double chin. They have the dress, the sides are black, the middle has the shape she wants to have.
Of course.
So she walks around like with a fake fucking
And then
body.
she just got to find dark backgrounds, and you look great.
Yes, just stand in front of black things.
You look great.
Or from what I read, Weiner went to McDonald's after his concession speech.
Yeah.
And then he got followed by a bunch of reporters, and Sidney Leathers followed him there.
Oh, that's pathetic.
And so they kind of chased him out, and that's when he flipped everybody off.
Of course.
He was
probably
leave me
like,
the
why is
fuck
this
alone.
bitch following me?
Yeah, that's sad.
Well, that's what he gets for committing sin.
Well, true.
He's a sinning man.
He's a sinner.
And she's just going to every reporter talking about what a bad person he is. What's her problem?
As she just spreads her fucking legs for the video and go away.
What a
Bitches
mistake.
like that. Wow, did he fuck up?
What a mistake.
It's like I could have just picked somebody that would have stayed quiet.
Yeah.
Shit. This bitch just trying to fucking get a career out of texting me.
He did make a mistake.
He did.
But he should have just put it, stopped jerking off until he got the gig again.
Exactly.
Did you mention that Wiener couldn't walk through the front of a bar? He had to go through McDonald's. Is that why he went through McDonald's? Why couldn't he go through the bar?
I don't know. I mean, I know
this
he
guy
went
is
through
in town.
McDonald's.
There were already 2 Jews in it. What?
Matt in New York.
2 Jews.
Yes.
Morning, guys. I actually heard this on Going Local on Wednesday this morning that apparently the bar he did the speech at, there were so many people. He actually did some McDonald's. Who would think a McDonald's be connected to the bar like this? He actually had to go through the McDonald's on the side, sneak in to get in, and then walk out that one. So,
yeah, just the entrance he used.
Anthony Weiner's not going away.
But so she was in the bar waiting for him, Sydney Leathers was.
Right.
And then when he exited through the McDonald's, she chased him into the McDonald's just to harangue him.
What a bitch.
It's kind of funny.
Bitch.
And so, of course, he's going to flip people off through his window.
Kind of funny, but she's got to go away.
What a nuisance she is in his life.
Yeah. She's not hot enough to stick around. I'm sorry. She's all right. She's aight.
No, she's not good enough, though. You're right.
She's aight.
I
She's the
disagree
aight
vehemently,
category.
gentlemen. I think she's a lovely gal.
Do you have a story, Jimmy?
No.
Okay.
Just think she's
Not lovely. She's a pig.
You want to look at her like, what's your problem?
Yeah.
What's your problem? Just leave the guy alone.
That man harassed this young lady, and he got his comeuppance.
I don't think he did harass her.
He did poker.
She ended his fucking career.
This is all because he poked her on Facebook. Harassment.
God, she just ended his fucking career.
But I get his point of view too. Like, it's like where I was watching a show on when they tape somebody trying to have their spouse murdered, and they said, and the woman goes, "I hope you're not taping me." And it's like they know sometimes like that you could be taping them, but they want it to happen so badly.
Right.
And it's like those guys that would show up to fucking meet to catch a predator, even though they knew that they.
Yeah. I knew this could happen.
Like, Wiener had to know this was possible, but when you're fucking cranking your dick, you're like, it won't happen, whatever.
He's going to be on TV, and he's going to give us great TV. I can't wait.
But, like, imagine if
can't wait.
Every golf tournament that Tiger Woods was in, the Perkins waitress was just right next to him going, "Fuck you, Tiger."
She tried to get into the Masters one year.
She did?
I believe so, yeah.
The Perkins waitress?
One of them. Not the Perkins waitress.
Perkins waitress was a good egg.
Yeah,
she kept their fucking mouth
It was the
shut.
other one. Remember her? Of course not. Do we know her name? Of course not.
The one had to give the money back.
Right.
The one didn't that
Rachel,
one?
you could tell.
Yeah, I think
look
her.
at you.
I remember her name because she ended up on Celebrity Sober House Rehab with Dr. Drew.
And she's alive?
The Death Doctor, Dr. Drew.
Dr. Death, yes.
Dr. Death Drew. My point. Oh, yeah. So one of Tiger's girls tried to do what you're talking about. And they pushed her out, and she was at a golf. I think she was at a golf course close to the Masters, trying to start shit, and everyone's like, "Yeah, but he's over there."
Oh, she wasn't even in the right position.
She wasn't allowed. So, but she still wanted to do what this broad did last night. So she was trying to create some heat for herself somewhere else.
Well, Sydney Leathers got the job done.
Oh yeah,
for now.
Yeah, I mean, all over the papers today, but.
It's done. Like, he's done.
Yeah, now what's she
done.
going to do?
Well, if he ends up on TV and he's got a live studio audience, she'll be there every day.
She'll be there.
Boo!
Boo! You just walk up and punch her in the face.
Yeah.
That'd be great. At this point, it wouldn't hurt him.
Right.
Just walk up and punch her in the face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jimmy made a very good point right before the show. Spitzer also lost, but Spitzer got 48% of the vote.
Yeah, he barely lost.
He barely lost. The winner was who at 52?
The other guy.
The other guy. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't.
It was the other guy. Yeah.
I didn't really follow that race at all, but Jimmy said that Spitzer actually got hookers.
He was fucking
Wiener.
Yeah.
It looks like Wiener never touched the broad.
He didn't. Yeah.
And he got way more heat than Spitzer did. Way more. And Spitzer was actually getting hookers.
Yeah.
But it goes to what we've said all along, that people are willing to forgive and give you another shot
if you do it once.
Yeah. The problem doing it twice, that's rough for most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still say he resigned. He's allowed to keep doing it.
I
still say he resigned. He's allowed to keep doing it. It's either or.
Lucky him.
Yeah.
It will be interesting to see where he goes now, what he does.
I'm gonna go to school today.
What?
I guess I'm going back to school. I don't know.
Oh, did you have your home visit yesterday?
Yeah.
Hey, how'd that go?
Oh,
Yeah, I had my home visit.
just being judged for a woman that you're paying.
2 teachers come into my house. My kid is starting up school. He's not even 3.5. $20,000
Doing interviews?
for a 3.5-year-old.
They come in, what'd they do?
No interview.
Search around?
And then, of course, my kid runs away because he's like, what the fuck is this? He's all...
Did they go, and write something? He's a runner. Oh.
Not very social, is he?
Oh, well, some social problems.
They weren't. They probably were just storing it away because they didn't break out a pen and pencil.
No clipboard.
But then you feel like, oh my God, my kid's not acting his role. So then you panic, like it's okay. You can talk to your teachers.
Yeah.
They hung out for a half hour, and then one teacher goes off and plays with them.
Uh-oh.
And then that teacher brings him back into the where we were, which was all in one big room. He was just off to the side. But he's holding my son's hand to bring him back to us.
He?
What? Yeah, we had a long
I don't
discussion
like that.
about that. I don't want any fucking teacher holding my kid's hand.
Exactly.
Because I don't want him getting comfortable with strangers holding his hand.
Exactly.
I thought that was weird.
That is
Did you
weird.
say something?
Not yet.
Oh, man.
No, but we discussed it because I thought that was a little strange.
Yeah, that isn't good.
I don't think it was because of any funny business. I think they just assumed that was
Yeah.
okay. But I'm like, it's not okay. We just met you. You know?
That is very fucking...
Held his hand and walked him back into, our area of the room. And I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
They're not supposed to take strangers' hands.
No, that's what you're teaching them. Right?
Exactly.
So now today I got to go to the school.
And do what?
I don't know.
Color?
We got to go to the school and check out the school.
You should threaten the teacher. You touch my kid's hand again, and I'll break your neck.
I'm Kenny. And then tonight,
I'll kill you.
And then tonight I got to go do a dinner.
What do you mean?
What?
Didn't we just go to school?
What do you mean a dinner?
I don't remember my parents ever being at my school taking a look.
Never.
We have to go there and take a look.
Dump you off.
Get the tour.
School. First day, you cry.
And then
pissy eyes.
That's right at 10:30 today. And then tonight I have to do a dinner at the
With
school.
who?
I don't know. Other parents?
Because you're sending them probably to a better school than we went to. You're not sending them to just a shitty fucking...
At 3, I wasn't going to be in school for 3 more years.
I'm telling you, I'm not
Swear.
I'm telling you, I'm not doing anything really that special, though.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
I mean, public schools in Manhattan are rough.
Dude, I didn't go to school until I was 6. I went to kindergarten. That was it. 6.
Wasn't it 5?
No, like 6. 7 was what, first grade?
I don't know. I think you're a year ahead.
You're very advanced.
Yeah, that must have been it. I don't know.
Maybe you go in at 5 and your birthday turns you into 6 before
maybe.
you're out of there. Yeah, I think you start at 5.
5 is kindergarten?
Yes! Yeah, I think so.
Well, 5 to 6, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because April.
But if
my
you said I
birthday,
went in
was
at
there
6, then you could be leaving kindergarten as a young man.
Was I a retard? Maybe I was a retard. Retard.
You're retarded.
You're a retard.
But you would never say it to an actual retard.
No. Say it to fucking
idiots.
People. Friends.
Just idiots.
My retarded friends.
You got to move out to the suburbs in like a good school district.
Yeah, you get a good public school,
Yeah.
I'm all in. But Manhattan public schools are a little rough depending on where you live. You know, I live on the Upper West Side, and the public school has armed guards because there might be a few projects very nearby.
Yeah.
Armed guards must mean it's safe.
So they line up every day around 3. Armed guards.
Jesus.
Wow.
To make sure everyone goes on their way.
That's good.
Because it's in a good neighborhood. And
You should send private, though. I mean, you can.
No, you have to in Manhattan. Most people do what we're doing.
You should send to the best. You get the money. It's like fuck
the
public
best is
school.
$75,000 a year.
Well, maybe not yet, but
At this age?
$75,000. Yes.
What do they do for $75,000 a year?
Nothing. He's doing the same shit.
Yeah, what's he learning at 3.5?
Nothing.
$75,000 a year for that?
Yes.
Wow.
Some of his little friends from another program. You know, then you're like, oh, where are you sending your kid next year? And they're talking about these schools.
School of Hard Knocks.
And then they like.
That's where I went.
And then these. I got to keep it a little vague because some of them listen to the show. But they'll like kind of brag and go, well, I'm sending them to blah blah school because blah blah's kids go there, and it's an A-lister, and I'm like, gives a fuck.
Wow.
And then how much is that? 75 G's. For a 3.5-year-old.
Yeah, that's a lot for a
That's
little
every
kid.
year. That's not one and done.
Yeah.
You're putting yourself into a place where now you're writing a check for $75,000 a year.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
What are you talking about?
If you could swing it.
No,
That's what you're supposed to do.
It gets to a point where you're paying the 75 G's, so now you can tell people at the playground that your kid is going to this school. It's like the Harvard of fucking kindergarten.
Isn't that what you want, though?
No, I don't give a fuck. I just want him to get a good education.
Yeah.
I don't need that status shit.
Your son made poopies, like butlers walking around and shit.
No, I don't need that status shit. I want to make sure he gets a good education, but not to the point where, I have to pay this much so I can brag and tell him he went to this thing. Who cares? We picked a nice, fine place, but it's 20 G's a year.
What's the makeup? Look good?
Yeah.
Looks good?
Yeah, that's where I'm all in.
It's a good way to judge.
That's where I'm all in with you, buddy.
I hear you.
You just take it a little too far.
Well, of course I do.
Yeah.
I keep it between the lines. My racism is between the lines.
Between the lines.
I don't go off the road ever.
All right.
You lunatic.
I gotta agree with you on that one. All right.
I'm not stupid.
How much is not kindergarten, but how much is first, second, like those grades?
I don't know. I really don't know.
That gets up there.
I think he stays in this school for 2 years, and then you got to figure out a kindergarten program.
It's going to be like 19 years of school altogether.
Crazy.
Yeah, I thought
to pay every year.
Yeah, I got a sailboat to buy. I don't think I'm going to buy a sailboat now.
Well, not if you got to pay for 19 years of school.
Tim Sabian better get this show back on track because now I got to stick around a little longer.
No wonder you're so motivated.
Yes, I'm motivated. It has nothing to do with Sabian.
School, sailboats. Crazy.
But now I got to go to the school today, and I got to take the tour. I already saw the school.
Tour.
What
is it? Here's the blocks. Here's the crayons.
Here's the mats to lay on.
What the fuck? Nap time.
And then
puppies.
And then a dinner tonight. A dinner.
Do you got to pay for the dinner?
I don't know.
It better be on the house for 20 grand.
Hey, I didn't like the steak at the dinner. I didn't like it.
I think my kids going to school is going to officially drive me insane.
Really?
Yeah, because they're like, well, we just want to let you know that we're a no nut / seed school.
Oh, no nuts or seeds.
What happened to the kids back in our day? Were they dropped?
I guess they just dropped dead. They just fucking dropped dead.
Or is this peanut allergy a new thing? What, everyone I knew just ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches while we were growing up.
I don't remember.
What happened to those kids?
I know. I don't remember any kid doing the chicken on the floor or the fucking because somebody unwrapped their peanut butter sandwich.
Do you know of one?
Not a one when I was growing up.
I don't remember one kid having some weird food allergy when we were growing up. Not one.
Now they sequester the kids at a separate table.
You're right.
That have the allergies. They fucking... Oh, E-Rock's talking.
Certain schools, they'll search the little kids' lunches when they come in, and if it has anything that another kid can have, they throw it out.
You know why? Because they got sued once. There's one fucking lawyer who a school probably got taken for $8 million and said, you know what, let's just throw out the PB&J.
Yeah.
That's all that's about.
Jesus.
That's it?
Yeah, they don't want to get sued. They don't want a kid having a problem there, and then all of a sudden you're accused of not providing a safe environment for the child, and you got to pay for some kid dropping dead.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
I remember chicks peeing their pants. That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't remember, food allergies.
Sliding your head under the seat when she was doing it.
Matter of fact, I'll say it, man. Washington Drive School, to this day, had the best peanut butter cookies I've ever had in my life.
Wow. Now peanuts are fucking like guns in schools. They just don't like them.
For some reason, it's airborne. Kids can have other allergies and they don't care, but if you have a peanut or seed thing, if it's just near them, they get all
Syrian
sick.
gas now. It's you can't have a peanut in the fucking.
They had warm peanut butter cookies coming out of that oven all day. You would smell the peanut butter cookies throughout the entire school.
Kids would just be falling over in the hallways.
Right. And I've been looking for that exact peanut butter cookie since. I can't find it. It was amazing. 28 G's is just the entry. Wait for fundraising and all the other money they're going to hit you up with.
Oh, boy.
I'm going through the same thing. My kids spent 140 G's going. Hold on a second.
140 G's.
TJ in New York. Go ahead.
Oh, the pain. You have no idea, Opie, what you're in for, my friend. No idea.
So you're another guy hold on. Are you a guy trying to raise kids in this dumb city?
What the fuck was I thinking? I should have listened to my mom and moved to Long Island. Oh, Lordy. So, 140 grand. I got twins. First, it was 35 grand for both of them for the first year of, ready for this,
Yeah.
4-year-old school.
Right.
4-year-olds.
Right.
So I had to pay for both of them. I did about $40K in fundraisers. My company has to sponsor a golf outing every year. That's another 20 grand. And then they have what they call soirees, and you got to give them another $500-600 per person, and you got to get a table of 10 to attend the event.
Oh, the big fucking goose and duck soiree.
Soiree.
Whatever you want to call it, it's a disaster. I think my son is a retard.
Did you hear this? He thinks his son's a
retard.
So you spent 140 G's and he's no better off.
He's a dud.
He's a dunaroo.
My daughter's spelling back. You know, she could do the alphabet front to back. My son can't even get the fucking C.
He's a fucking retard.
I don't even know what to do. But so the good thing is my old lady's family's paying for a lot of it because they say the education is so important. You guys should stay in the city. The kids will be cultivated, the culture.
Oh, fuck all that.
Well, you keep paying the fucking bill. I'll stay in New York City.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to move to the suburbs.
You got 2 kids, you got to.
Yeah, I mean, I got to figure this shit out.
Yo, Opie, one more thing. Just 9/11, you know, tough day. I was around downtown that day. I just wanted to say, you know, I remember you guys on the air. It was just a tough day. I just remember the friends that I lost.
We made it better. Yeah.
You guys have a great day, all right?
We helped.
All right, brother. Yeah, I go right back to that day. Holy fuck.
I still remember where it counts. I remember with my hatred of those people.
Yep.
Yes, you must. Don't give any quarter. I sit there and watch, and I go, fuck them. Fuck them still.
Can I take one more kid phone call?
Ooh.
Do you mind?
Sure. Go ahead. I take them all the time.
Let's say hi to Steve the therapist. Steve.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey.
You're going to be walking the halls of Sirius XM selling candy bars for your kid because there's going to be a minimum of what's acceptable. Yeah. Otherwise, you're buying them yourself.
That's right.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
doing
are.
it. No, I wrote my check. That's it. Nope. One and done.
You'll be fundraising.
Fundraising.
I'm not fundraising. Do I look like a fundraiser?
Yeah.
What am I going to hang outside a fucking Home Depot with a box of candy bars?
No, the next year.
I got to go to basketball camp.
For the basketball camp.
E-Rock better pick out some interns that know how to sell raffle tickets, my friend.
I'm not doing any of that. I'm sorry. Just tell me how much. Me and Anna, this is where we're similar. Just tell me how much. Here's my checkbook.
Throw money at it.
I'll just throw money at it.
Make it go away.
That's right.
What?
Travis, no. What happened to you?
Oh, Travis knows.
You know this shit, right?
Riley started pre-K yesterday.
Oh, how old is she? She's 5?
She's 4.
Okay.
Yeah. It was adorable.
Aw.
And then we get some forms in her folder when we get home. One of them is the candy bars. She has to sell. We have to sell 52 of them. And they're not refundable.
What?
So whatever you don't sell,
holy fuck,
you have to pay for.
How much a candy bar?
$1.
What if you just say no? You can't?
No.
They make you sell candy bars.
They're like, yeah.
It's a fucking mob thing.
Yeah, they say give me $52.
Well, if you're just like, well, I already paid for the school, so I will not be selling candy bars.
Yeah, give me $52.
So
buy some of these. Maybe some of your friends in show business can buy some candy bars.
Yeah, Lisa goes, well, I hope you're ready to sell some candy bars at work.
You should buy them and then just hand them to fat kids in front of the teacher.
What the fuck?
Wow.
I don't like this involvement thing.
Yeah.
You're just going to stroll by Eric's office every day with the
Probably,
candy bars.
What kind of candy you got?
I think
Iraq
it's just
doesn't like
bars.
sweets, remember?
Oh, shit.
I'm just going to give him a roll.
Yeah, see if he can sell steak floats.
We would go to the bus stop. We would go to the bus stop, and that was it. Mm-hmm. We took off, went to school. I never sold a thing in school.
No.
Well, I did for myself. I had a little business going.
Like weed?
No, I was the candy man.
Candy is dandy.
Fudgy Wudgy bars?
Sam did this, too.
No?
Yes, I did.
You get...
You sold candy?
Oh, hell yeah,
you get the candy in bulk, and then you fucking, jack up the prices.
Oh,
and
the
people were
subway
willing
guy.
to
The
pay.
guys on the subway.
Jesus.
I went to Costco, and I would buy candy, and, everybody be fundraising, and I just be there with my candy box, too.
That's what
there's no fundraising.
Everyone on the subway does now.
Yeah.
What?
Sells candy.
How about carrots?
Who's buying candy in the subway?
You wouldn't buy it?
No. Ugh.
What about people who need a sweet treat after work?
Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
Piss on it.
Drink cum like the rest of us.
And it's apparently it's keeping them off the streets and doing something positive with my time.
Is.
Well, here's the.
They all have the same.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, exactly.
Same spiel.
Yep.
Trucker Merle says you don't need to send a 3-year-old to school. Well, this is the quandary. He's out of the house for a few hours so he could fucking breathe.
Oh.
I would normally agree with you, Trucker Merrill, but I need a break.
It's
I
a
need a break from the
$20,000 a year
babysitter.
babysitter.
That's exactly it.
So you get the 4 hours. In my case, it'll be about 4 hours a day. Where I'm like,
4 hours a day.
4 hours.
For 20 grand, that kid should be like there for like 16 hours a day.
20 grand's not a lot for a year, though. Isn't that for the whole year?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll
That's not bad
totally
at all,
take your kid for 4 hours a day for 20 grand.
A year? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
20 grand a year is a lot.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. You would do that, right?
Sure, yeah, give me your kid. Yeah.
Right.
I'll do it for 15.
How many weeks does he go to school? How many weeks is the school
He's
year?
a full-time student,
but-
man.
but
September to
starting
June
what
or
next
whatever.
week, I guess.
How many weeks is that roughly? Like 40 weeks? Out of the
Probably
year?
about 40, 42 weeks.
So what's 20 grand in a 40 weeks? That's like, is that 500 a week?
Oh, man, numbers. Yuck.
$100 a day. Am I wrong?
How many a minute?
Let me just break it down.
Break it down.
500 a week, right?
I think so. And then you do
That's
like
about
5
right.
weekdays, 100 a day.
Oh my God.
Not bad for 4 hours, $25 an hour.
My son's school. All right, we wait. We got to get into this a little bit because now the phones are lit with the scams these schools are pulling. Josh and Philly, go ahead.
What's up, Ope? How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, I get this pamphlet in the mail because my son started school before Labor Day,
Mm-hmm.
and it says if you do not want to participate in his fundraisers for the entire school year.
You are this, and they show a picture of Susan Smith.
They want the parents to send in a $35 check per month.
What?
Just for the Parent Teacher Association. Now this isn't even for my kids' education.
That's right.
This is just for them to go play outside.
This whole thing's a shakedown.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
What a scam.
We're going to Chicago. Thank you, sir. Tim in Chicago. Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on? No, I just wanted to make a comment. Everybody has noticed this saying 20 grand doesn't seem too bad for a year of schooling for your 3-year-old. Meanwhile, here in Chicago, I have 2 children in a Catholic school. Full 9 yards, no raffles, none of that stuff through this particular school, and I'm paying a grand total of $6,800.
In Catholic school?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
For a private Catholic school.
That's expensive for a lot of people too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's another bill that people don't need.
It's a lot more reasonable than 20 grand plus shakedowns.
Right. We went, out there on Long Island, we had a pretty good, solid, public school. So.
Yeah, New Rochelle.
Yeah, public school system out in the suburbs,
But the religious zealots almost got a hold of the Opster.
What?
No.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Catholic school?
And then they started brainwashing my parents. Going, you got to send them to the Catholic school with all the boys. You got to send them to an all-boys school.
No, the Opster loves the ladies.
That's right.
Opster's got some chickies he's got to talk
numbers to put up.
Yeah.
The young Opster had no fucking game.
No.
I wasn't putting up numbers yet.
He needed to practice, though.
Right. But the zealots, man, they got a hold.
Yeah.
That religion class leads to fucking some brainwashing. Next thing you know, I'm walking through this old boys' school. What was it? St. Anthony's, I think it's called.
Oh, St. Anthony's, yeah.
And they're like, yeah, and you got to send them here.
I knew some people from St. Anthony's. They were all
weirdos.
degenerates,
Is that Jersey
though.
City
Yeah.
or is that Long Island?
No, Long Island had one.
Big, huge Catholic school. But man, I don't know what the fuck, but they got all brand new shit.
Yeah.
They had nice stuff.
That day. That's the day they walk people through. They probably buy shit, they make all the kids wear it, and they bring it back the next day. I know that's scam.
But they almost got a hold of us. My mom, thank God, she tapped out. She's like, no, fuck
that.
No.
The Catholic school guys were always like weird.
They were, right?
They were a little weird and like really kind of rambunctious.
Right.
And worse as far as doing bad things than the regular public school.
Yeah,
kids.
because if you're not seeing the tits,
yeah, it drives you nuts.
You're fucking starting, losing your mind.
Oh yeah.
Blows my mind that they're not like sending you letters asking for donations. They're sending you letters that say, now that you've paid your tuition, you also absolutely have to give us more money.
Mandatory.
Like, we need $35 from you now.
It's like the school is saying, you must allow us to wet our beaks.
School supplies. It said I had to buy 50. Oh, I've heard about this one. All right, we're doing this break. Fuck it. A couple more. Go ahead, Jeff, because I heard about this as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I get the school list, and, I just, for my 6-year-old, I got a glue stick, a notepad, just the basic stuff. And then underneath of it, it says I have to buy 40 glue sticks, 25 notepads, a box of, paper clips, and
stocking up the...
You misread it. Those are glow sticks. They're giving your child ecstasy.
Oh, Molly.
It's a rave.
I have to buy my own kid, the regular stuff, but then I have to buy it for everybody else.
That's the new thing. Parents have to buy the school supplies in a lot of these school districts.
Yeah, we got she's only in pre-K, but she has a list of supplies. We need to buy her 1 roll of paper towels, hand sanitizer. They don't have that kind of stuff anymore. You have to provide your own box of tissues.
We didn't have
they
hand
just don't
sanitizer
have
when we were growing up.
Hand sanitizer?
Really
wash your hands.
Yeah, you never washed your hands.
No.
What was that? You'd make duty, and then you'd go back and fucking do your art
playing
project.
with everybody. Yeah.
Right.
Finger paint with its paint and duty.
And you would stick your finger in somebody's mouth because you just didn't know any better. Hand sanitizer.
What?
But you have to buy I'm not buying school supplies. I'm not fucking bringing a box of candy bars around.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Them's the rules.
I'll throw the candy bars in the garbage, but I'll make believe my son sold them. I'm going, wow, look, we did good today.
Yeah.
Look, empty box.
You just buy the box.
Yeah. Yes.
I have for years.
Begins today, so.
Why don't you try to sell them with a little markup? A little game to the Oakster. Yeah, $1 for me, $1 for you.
Old school.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I got to take a tour of the school, and then I got to do a dinner. What a dinner?
That doesn't make any sense. Why do you need to know who the fuck the parents are? What is it, a little get-together? Oh, look, here's all the parents.
Probably better so you can meet the parents so you know, oh, I'm going to Tim's house. You know what? That fucking father was creepy. No, you're not.
Yeah.
It's better. This way you don't have to wonder what kind of fucking creeps are lurking around because you've had dinner with them. Oh, look, it's the Ebsons. They're delightful.
My biggest fear now is I got to be friends with assholes because my kid gets along with their kid. How am I going to handle that?
Fine.
Aren't you used to it here?
Yeah, you work with them.
How am I going to handle that?
I know.
Can you imagine someone in your house and you would never have them in your fucking house, but because they also have a little kitten that's adorable, you guys got to hang out together.
Play date with little Beavis?
Right.
Beavis needs a friend.
No.
Sure.
He'll get one.
I'm Beavis's friend.
It's great. Like fucking Art Carney and Harry and Tonto. You creep.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Wow, you're...
I liked being a parent when it was just all in our little house.
That's it. You're a little fucking microcosm. Now you got to send them out into the world.
God,
Oh, boy.
deal with more assholes. I've spent my whole life not being around assholes. I push
Jesus.
them all away.
Now you got to deal.
Did your daughter go to private or public school?
Public.
Oh, so that's the same shit you have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's.
Oh, but you picked a good public school.
We have a very
You do?
good.
Oh, yeah.
But you picked it, right?
We got it in the lottery.
Oh,
You don't get to pick where you go.
Oh, you're one of those lottery
don't?
people.
No, you go where you are districted for, or
How many schools are in the lottery?
I don't know. I think you can pick your top 5, and then
Is there a shitty school in there that you were scared that you might?
Yeah, the school.
Yeah, there was a documentary where they showed the lottery. I forgot the name of it. It was about schooling in New York City, I believe, and all these parents in these horrible neighborhoods go into a gymnasium and they have the lottery balls in the front. And it was a dream come true for only a few families. And the rest, they left the auditorium, whatever, crying, knowing they were going into a shitty school.
Our district, the school that she
Was it
should have
called the
gone to-
lottery?
It was. Yeah, I saw it too. It was the lottery.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
He's good.
It was a good fucking documentary, The Lottery. It was really sad because these
really
parents
weird.
are fully aware that their kid, is going to be in a real tough spot if they go to the horrible public school.
If I lived 2 blocks north, we would have been districted to like a way better school. 2 blocks.
Wow.
2 blocks. So luckily, because a lot of people in our neighborhood and in surrounding neighborhoods didn't come back after the hurricane, there were some extra spots in like the really good public school.
So you got a really good one?
Yeah, I mean it's very small. It's like 200 kids, like in the entire school.
Wow.
And
good for you.
Anthony would really like
And
us.
good kids?
Yeah, good kids.
I love how everybody's fucking open-minded liberal until it comes to sticking your kid in a school.
That's right.
Then there's something you just don't want going on.
How good are the kids?
Yeah, these are great kids. Let's look.
Nice.
Yeah, I could tell they're good kids.
That's right.
But everyone wants
good.
just better for their kid.
Yeah.
Most people, anyway.
Exactly.
And the lottery shows, oh, my God.
Nice Aryan-looking blonde-haired kid like little Riley.
Right.
She doesn't have to deal with riffraff.
What would you do if she did get stuck in some horrible...
You'd have to
how do you
move.
deal with it? You have to move? Oh, you got to move.
You would have, but in the lottery, a lot of these people are in a situation where they're stuck. They can't move.
Right.
And then their number isn't called, and then the kids start crying because they know how important it is. And then they show the schools where some of these kids do get to go to. Holy fuck.
Yeah, and there's no
And
guarantee
they have
that
a much
she'll be
better
there in
advantage.
kindergarten.
What do you mean?
Because she got accepted to pre-K. In
He
kindergarten,
comes to
she
pre.
kind of has a slot, but there's people that can be ahead of her, like kids that are already in the school that have siblings coming into the school. They get precedence over her.
See, really?
Yeah,
It's nepotism.
yeah. It's very weird. It's very weird how they do
Oh,
stuff.
probably so parents don't have to, you know why? So parents don't have to split their fucking kids up on parent-teacher night or,
Yeah.
Well, what if she becomes very popular and she has friends?
That's what I'm hoping. Maybe she can like win,
Yeah.
a spot in kindergarten
Yeah.
because everyone likes her.
Yeah.
No new friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Man,
well, I'm just getting into it. So
crazy.
Yeah.
oh boy.
So happy not to worry about that.
Would you go to the school? I have to go to.
I probably would. I wouldn't want to.
You want to go to the school?
Dude, my parents called me twice this week. I haven't called them back. Would I go to this? I don't know. I'm a terrible family member.
I went to public school. I went to a school that Anthony would probably deem as bad public school.
Yeah. I would.
But
I went to bad public schools.
My mom was there all the time.
Give me 50 cents.
Of course she was, being the fathers of those bad students.
And later on, I found out it was because she wanted to make sure nobody was there to try any funny business.
Well, look what happened to you.
Exactly.
You were fucking, you fell into the whole thing.
What whole thing?
Yeah, having sex out of your fucking race. That's what you did. See what happened there?
You even described it in a bad way.
Yeah, whatever. I'm tired of hedging and fucking. That's what you did. I didn't call you an oil derrick.
The movie's not called The Lottery.
No?
No, it's not. The one I saw, Kevin saw it too. Kevin in Atlanta.
Yep, it's called Waiting for Superman.
Yep.
And
Oh, yeah.
I remember now.
And listen, my kid goes to a charter school here in downtown Atlanta, and you guys know how crappy those schools are.
What's a charter school?
I heard charter schools are good.
They are, but now let me ask you something. Would you rather, instead of spending the money, would you volunteer a ton of your time, and if your kid could go to school, a decent school for free?
No! I have no time as it is.
But you got plenty of money.
I miss the days where I just would wander around New York City because I had 8 hours to kill. Now if I get an hour, I'm like, holy fuck, this is amazing.
Right. Well,
I don't have time anymore.
The whole thing about charter schools is you either go, here in Atlanta, you either pay for a private school, send your kid to the awful public school, or if you get in the lottery, which my kid was lucky, he got the ping pong ball, got in the lottery, and then you go to a charter school, but they do make you volunteer. They're pretty parent intensive. You can't just drop your kid off there or they'll boot him out and bring him back.
Jesus. Watch Waiting for Superman, because then the teachers get involved and they're like, look, this teacher's an asshole that doesn't give a fuck, and then they show him in the classroom falling asleep and stuff. And
oh, wow.
It's amazing, but they have tenure.
Tenure.
Yeah.
They have tenure, so they can't get rid of the fucking guy. Because they do want to try to make these schools better, but they're going against the system.
Tenure is shit. Like, it's good if you're expressing ideology or whatever, and you can't be fired for the changing.
But some of the guys
politics.
take advantage of it. Like, they put their time in, and they know now they can't get fired, so they kind of just coast.
And the really bad ones in New York City, according to that movie, instead of getting fired, they'd send them to something called a rubber room, where they just sit in a room and play Sudoku all day.
All right, well, I could do a Sudoku puzzle in 5 minutes, because I guess that's a conversation sometimes with the haters. Trust me, I do these in 5 minutes. Relax. All right, thanks.
Right.
I know fucking math. Jesus. I should have been in a math field. I'm brilliant at math.
I don't think there's really any money in it.
Yeah, exactly. You're a fucking millionaire broadcaster. No, you don't say I should have went into math.
Should have went into math.
That proves that you're lousy at it.
Could have been an actuary.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you took those tests in high school, everything said you have to go into science or math, not English.
Yeah.
None of that. I continue to be horrible at all that. My brain I have a math brain.
Math brain?
That's why this is so fucking weird for me. But I was bored with that shit. Should have been a scientist.
Mathematics.
God damn it. Anyway.
Damn.
Waiting for Superman is, I liked it a lot.
I didn't know what that was about. I've seen the documentary, listed to be recommended.
But it's deeply depressing. You know, the school system in America has some major fucking problems. I don't know. I don't have a solution. I don't have an answer. Because just bringing it up, people will lose their minds. You know.
Do you have an answer, Ant?
Oh, I certainly do. Tail's a giant ship. What's that? Yeah, exactly.
I'm a teacher. I want to defend schools.
I really am a horrible person. I know I am, but
let's say hi to Dan on Long Island.
Dan,
last call on this subject, Dan. So make it good.
All right. Well, in that case, the pressure's not on. But regarding schools, you know what? There are bad schools, and those tend to be tied to bad neighborhoods. And there are good schools which are tied to good neighborhoods. I mean, I'm not telling any friggin' secrets here.
Amazing.
But to knock the profession of saying, well, you know, there's a documentary where they had one dude who was sleeping in the classroom. Yeah, you know what? That happens at any job. I'm sure that people knock off at your job as well. So
the listeners.
Well, obviously. But pretty much.
Well, it wasn't one dude, first of all. There's some major issues with schooling in America. You know that.
I agree.
All right?
I agree.
And there are people that get tenure and they do the right thing and they're still working hard at their profession and teaching the kids. But there's also other people that take advantage of the system, just like any other job.
Mm-hmm. Where I work, I would say, and this is not, propaganda because I hate most of the people I work for and with, but I would say about 90% of the teachers are really, really good and 10% are kind of But I'd say the bigger problem with the parents, because I have been called into the superintendent's office repeatedly. My class is too hard. I have to cut it out or I won't be able to teach some of the courses I teach. Yeah. And to me, that's a problem. When I'm saying I got to raise my standards because I want kids to be ready to go to college and get jobs, and that's the push they're making now in this country, but they're doing it in a very bad way.
But let me ask you a question. Isn't that also your superintendent worried about how the test scores are going to read and all public? Doesn't that even go beyond parenting and into them worried about the funding they're going to get?
Yes.
Or
test scores and
right.
Yeah. Instead of teaching the kids and getting their test scores up, they'd rather just knock down the criteria, and that way it looks better.
The 3 R's: reading, writing, and rioting. Boo.
No, you guys are right. They'd rather make the test, or even if they're not going to make the test easier, they're going to curve the test.
Yeah, it's with everything. Yeah.
I was a huge fan of the bell curve.
Oh,
when you got your fucking paper back, and it was like, shit, I got a 62, and then all of a sudden he did that whole bell curve.
Graded on a curve.
Did you see that? And it was like, okay, a 62 is now an 80. I'm like, nice. Thank you very much.
Grade on a curve.
Remember the bell curve?
I don't remember.
They did it when I was in school. I don't know if
Fuck, the bell curve ruled.
Great.
I remember a good curve. I loved seeing a 70 go to an 81.
It was awesome.
It ruled.
It did rule.
I got smarter quick.
Right. Because all your parents knew was, hey, I got an 80 today.
Yeah. Exactly. They don't know about curves.
No.
Thank you, Dan.
No, thanks, Gene.
Gene Simmons. Ugh.
I guess.
Right. Get your season tickets. It's only $99 because we're family friendly. And you shouldn't have to mortgage your entire house to be able to go to an NFL game. So arena football's in your face. Good family.
Is there a team
entertainment.
called
Smash
Kiss?
Mouth football.
The LA Kiss.
Almost.
Yeah, he owns an
signed
arena
Tim
football
Tebow.
team.
And they
that's
changed the
good
name
for
to
football.
Kiss?
And all those pundits and the people in the peanut gallery
LA
who pick on him
Kiss.
because he's an avowed Christian and proud
He's got
of it.
horrendous hair.
What
really
is
that?
bad.
You've been close enough in recent years. Is it a wig, Jim?
No. In his God, and people pick on him. If he was a Jew or a Muslim and you did that, people would never dare. But for some reason, if he's a Christian, you're allowed to pick on him. I think is the height of lunacy, and those journalists should be held accountable. They're never going to pick
rambling
on a guy
about?
He's a fucking language conservative. Though. He's actually right about this.
Gene's an asshole.
No, he's the fucking god of thunder.
Is he?
Is he really the god of
certainly
thunder?
He is the god of thunder.
This is great. That's a great.
He's trying to sign Tebow as the big headline here.
Is he?
For his Arena Football League, yeah. Or team, I should say. Yeah.
That has nothing to do with publicity at all.
Arena
No kidding.
football.
He's just always been an advocate for Tim Tebow.
Yes.
It's probably all about like merchandising with Gene. It's
think
gonna
so?
all be about the jerseys and
You can buy the helmet.
you could yes, we're selling the helmets, gloves, boots, hats, fucking
The helmet doubles as an ice bucket.
yeah.
I wonder if that's why Paul, because I'm interviewing Gene in the Boneyard today. Paul's not doing radio press.
Oh, he's not.
And I wonder if it's because he doesn't want to talk about because Gene's more the merchandising guy than Paul is. I think Paul, they're doing a book, which I think Paul is doing at the signing.
Yes, Kiss. It's the from what year is this? Nothing to lose.
From 72 to 75.
72 to 75. Then we're going to do 75 to 78. Then we're going to do 78 to 80. Then we're going to do fuck him.
The DVDs they put out were cool.
Were they?
Yeah, the Kissology DVD sets.
Kissology.
And they did because they did the same thing years to years. They released like 4 discs. They were cool.
And buy my book, Kiss My Ass. Fuck you.
Nothing to Lose is such a good book.
You're not over the Gene Simmons thing.
No, he dissed me.
Yeah, he did. He made you look like a fool.
Dissed me.
He really did make you look like a cuckold radio bitch.
Cuck, you fuck.
I don't know.
He did bitch me out.
He's
fuck Gene.
He got you good.
Fuck the god of thunder.
Hey, language.
We had him on enough over the years. We're over the whole Kiss thing.
So over
You got
him.
it?
Huh?
You got the message from him?
Got it.
Oh, yes.
Loud and queer.
We get it. I would have Ace on tomorrow.
Oh, Ace was great.
I would have Peter Criss on tomorrow.
Yes.
And Gene and Paul today.
And I would have Paul Stanley on even.
What about Gene Simmons?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Him and Ron Jeremy just selling stuff together.
Fairies wear boots.
Enough hawking his stuff.
What's that Sabbath?
I know.
Oh.
Hawking his wares.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was a Sabbath.
Do you think when he goes on these like morning shows, he has to make sure that there's lots of counter space in front of him for all the product he's bringing?
Of course.
He's never just got one thing. He's always got a table full of shit to.
Absolutely.
Now look what else we've got.
And no one quietly typing next to him.
Yeah. He puts a stop to that.
When the God of Thunder is talking, everyone in the room is supposed to fucking listen. They're not supposed to do this. A peck, peck, peck.
Oh,
who is he
remember
talking
that?
to? Nicholson in The Shining? Or if I'm doing this.
Gene, when you hear this. Yeah. God of thunder, my ass. Okay, whoa.
What happened?
Explosion.
Yeah.
No, someone's car blew up on video.
Oh, the victim needs the Kiss coffin.
Yes.
Hey, did you see that documentary? We're supposed to interview that guy. I wanted to interview him. The
FBI thing.
Yeah,
But then
I
see
started
it.
watching it, but I had to get on the plane. How was it?
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
Okay.
I need to.
We got him tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll watch that tonight.
Yeah.
What's his story?
He was a leftist, a very, very. He got involved with Katrina and helping people down there. And he's talking about the resistance that he met from the government and the police while he was trying to help.
Oh.
Thank you, buddy. Let me have it.
Oh,
Thanks.
it's nothing
There's
to
the Kiss
lose.
book.
Kiss book.
Jesus
A
Christ,
lot of
it's
pictures.
big.
It is big.
Of course, it's fucking. It's 500. I mean, oh, it's color. Yay!
Wait, it's 500 pages and it only covers 3 years?
Yeah.
That's a fucking
of
book, though.
course.
But they're not throwing some cheese dick.
It just shows you how pompous
You're
he
not?
is.
That's
And
great.
then let me explain what I did.
Give me the book.
During the summer of '75.
I'm about 100 pages in, and it's so good, dude. I have to be honest. It's a great book. What
Is it better than Peter Chris's book?
What? Oh, you only have 2?
Yeah, I want to give one away.
I was going to throw it in the garbage anyway.
Thank you,
Kenny,
Kenny.
making an appearance.
I had to print out some questions.
Ooh. I want them answered immediately.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
good for.
But there's a lot of photos,
Gene.
a whole color. Like it's not a cheese dick book, man. That's fucking. It's a real book.
Well, you're gonna get your money's worth.
You think Ace will get any money from the book?
Nope.
No, but him and Peter are in the book, so I don't know.
Of course.
Wow!
Of
Yay!
course they're in
More
the book.
pictures! Yay! More color pictures!
Oh, look at that.
Yay!
Hope you're all set with your copy.
Yeah, let's put it with the CeeLo book.
Remember CeeLo yesterday? No. CeeLo.
Someone's trying to start shit on Twitter saying
About
that,
what?
that I was butthurt because because Howard kept them fucking late.
Who cares?
It's a radio show, you idiot. We didn't even want to really interview CeeLo, so it gave us a great excuse to say goodbye.
We were fucking having fun.
All right.
Didn't want to have to deal with that shit.
I mean, Howard's an ass for keeping guests, knowing that, there's a lot of other people that were scheduled to talk to that person, so he is an ass for that.
Yeah.
Especially because he does it all the time because he doesn't give a fuck. I understand every once in a while you keep a guest. But in the end, we didn't need to talk to CeeLo in his pink book.
What were we going to say? So that fuck you song.
Did you get me flack for that?
That would have been a good question.
Don't give a fuck in the end.
No.
I could interview anybody. I'm the fucking. I'll ask anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
CeeLo, do you ever think of calling yourself DEFGHIJK or LO?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
What the hell is this?
Nin. People tell me the new album's great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. But I hear it's great. Might have to take a listen to that. We got our Metallica invite from the big boss.
Oh, did we?
Yep.
Was it emailed?
Yep.
Oh, let me see if I got it.
I guess he finally got my personal email, which sucks.
Does he? He better have mine, goddammit. I better fucking have
I was hiding my
goddamn
personal
invite
email
for
from the
this.
company for a long time, but all of a sudden in my inbox is a email from him inviting me to the Metallica show at the Beacon Theater.
Yeah,
When's that,
mine?
like a week or so? When is that? 21, 10 days from today.
Yeah, where's
seeing
mine?
Metallica at the Beacon Theater.
Where the fuck is... Oh.
You got it?
Wait a minute. No, I got a Tim Sabian email.
Oh, wow, maybe you weren't invited.
Would you three be free to have a meeting on Monday after the show?
Yeah.
Just touching base. I'm going to reply, fuck no.
What? We said we would do big boy meetings.
I've had it with this guy already. We're fucking monopolizing my time.
You at least got to give him a chance.
Yeah, I hear you.
People need to know that we give everyone a chance.
Yes. Albeit a very slim one.
Well, but we do give him
We
a chance.
do kind of give him a chance. So technically we could say we gave you... Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
From Mr. Scott Greenstein. Dear Anthony, we are very pleased to announce that Metallica will play an exclusive private concerto at the historic Apollo Theater for SiriusXM. The event will take place Saturday, September 21st at 8:30 p.m. This concert will be broadcast live on a special pop-up channel. As part of our SiriusXM family, I'm part of the family.
Nice.
We would like to extend a personal invitation to you and a guest to this special concert event. We look forward to seeing you there. All my best, Scott. Well, let me answer that back. Fuck you. Kidding, of course.
I got the same email.
Oh.
It just says Dear Opie instead. The fuck?
I don't think he personally typed these out.
Well, you got to change a few words around just to make it look like you might have. Podcast number 17, I think. People are a little mad because I think we fucked up the numbers.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, no.
I think last week was 17, even though it was 16 or something. But now this week is 17 for real. I think.
Yeah.
And you requested it, so we put it out there. Today it's available, podcast number 17, the Opie and Anthony podcast. Stupid fucking nuts from the Starbucks oatmeal.
See,
what happened?
you're allergic.
You got peanut allergy?
Ah, it's stuck
Need
in
a
my
kiss?
throat.
Oh, boy.
You know it's good for that.
All right.
I'm saying it helps.
And by the way, I want to point out that my oatmeal is not infused with anything.
It needs to be infused.
I didn't drizzle any glaze on it.
What?
There's no goodness whatsoever because I'm trying to stay healthy. My oatmeal was made with water, and I threw a few blueberries in there, a superfood, and the package of nuts that Starbucks gives you. That's it.
I'll take the food.
No heavy cream, no brown sugar.
No.
Not even the raisins.
No goodies?
That's right. Sorry to disappoint Roland and E-Rock again with my food choice.
You cannot let this go.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Is almond milk too dangerous for you? Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Why don't you go in there and tell him that?
I can't even be mad at him. He just makes me happy. Roland
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah.
E-Rock's another story, but Roland's
jolly.
He is
jolly.
When he's beating the shit out of you, it's just fun. He's just... I tweeted my dinner last night, too, just to show these guys you could eat healthy.
You tweeted your dinner?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't let it go.
Yeah.
And people did notice that there might have been a rub on my salmon. I said no rub. I said there was no rub, no sauces.
What was there?
No
Just
infusion.
Just salmon?
Yeah, salmon that the neighbor caught out there at the beach house. He just handed me a few salmon fillets.
Yeah.
And they were delicious. I almost said delish.
Aren't there bones like fucking salmon?
Salmon? No, not really.
I can't stand fish where you gotta worry about choking to death.
Salmon is one of those fish that you don't really worry about the bones.
No?
No, man. I've never had a bone problem with salmon.
It looks like you had pesto.
I'll give you a bone. What?
I need a little pesto.
Pesto rub? It looked like it.
Pesto.
No, it's just like...
Pesto's Italian for pissed on.
I know.
Tastes terrible. I hate a pesto.
Sausage.
Ugh, pesto.
Do you mean our Italian fans?
Yes. Hey, you're a pesto.
When we were talking about food yesterday and going after these guys, the one thing me and Ed talked about off air and I thought was hilarious is and I don't like a good noshing.
A nosh.
I hate when you go to a party and people go, hey, you want to do a little noshing?
A nosh.
You want to nosh before dinner?
Is that your dinner?
Yeah.
What's all over your fucking thing? Is that pesto?
No, it's some kind of breadcrumb thing, but healthy.
Scrape it off?
Oh, panko.
What is it called?
Panko is very healthy.
What?
Like a panko little crust with herbs.
You know, right?
Yeah.
And it had a little kick to it.
So if I see that on my food, I go, adios.
Look, no sauce.
No, that plate is
no
very dry.
sauce.
Bottom of that plate is dry as a bone.
That's right. No.
Dinner.
Look, that's my table too. You don't see any condiments laying around to
no
jazz
salt
it
on top
up.
of the potatoes.
No salt on the potatoes. I like a good roasted potato. I don't
Those
need...
look delicious.
Thank you.
No dip for your
No
asparagus.
dip, no infusion, no glaze, no sauce, nothing. And then, of course, Roland has a comment. And he goes, you add a little bacon to your asparagus. Then why eat asparagus at that point?
You wrap it up in bacon. It's delicious.
I know, but bacon.
Bacon, of course.
I understand what's delicious. To the idiots out there.
That's why I wrap in bacon.
I know what delicious is. I just choose not to eat delicious.
Anything wrapped in bacon can't be good for you.
Right.
It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
Oh.
It's
Do you
so good.
still feel like you're getting a vegetable in, even though it's wrapped in bacon?
Yeah, or if you pull out the bacon and the fat's on the asparagus and just eat the asparagus.
These guys
got to have a bacon flavor
these
to
guys
it.
know all the tricks to get a little goodness in.
To get some of that good bacony goodness.
Look, I would love to eat like that. I would love to.
I had to turn down ice cream on the plane last night. Would you like a vanilla ice cream? Yes, I would! But I won't have
everything. Really?
Well, I've turned down a sundae every time. I don't take the sundaes.
Oh, you know what, though? In a plane, you just got to think, I'm in a plane, I could do this.
Dude, I was like that for years. If the fucking pilot's toenails were in a fucking petri dish, I would have eaten them. Anything I could do to not be plummeting, I was doing.
Right.
But now I'm not really scared to fly anymore, so I fucking stopped with the sundaes and the fucking desserts. I just won't do it. I can't.
My downfall is ice cream. You see, I didn't do it last night because I'm all in trying to get back into shape, whatever. But I'll eat healthy all day, like this dry, boring oatmeal. Then I'll do a dry, boring fucking...
That is Dullsville.
Yeah, all boring food throughout the day, extremely healthy, not a hint of, salt or any of that shit. And then I'll sit down and eat a tub of ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just ruin it.
That wrecks it.
I'll ruin it.
The ice cream is bad, yeah.
I can't stay away from ice cream.
Not if you do the fresh creamery, like fresh ingredients. You'll be fine.
Just because they say it's what?
It says fresh.
Well, it's not true.
It's true.
This is what these foodies do.
Yeah.
To justify that they're eating
milk,
really shitty.
Sugar.
I go to a frozen yogurt place, and I like that they have the calorie counts on and the sugar content. And some of them are not that. People are like, oh, it's just as bad as ice cream. No, it's not, because I'm fucking reading the sugar content and the fucking fat content and the calorie, and it's nowhere near as bad as ice cream in some of these places.
Right.
So you get a little bit of that. That's actually not bad.
Those are those trick words that they use. Fresh.
Yeah. Organic.
Low calorie. It's still a lot of calories, but just lower.
Low fat, because it's all sugar.
But
it's
it's still
not
fat.
Yeah.
Well, they got me.
Yeah. It can't all be, there has to be some sacrifice.
You
It
know,
can't all
the
be-
black cherry ice cream, they said fresh milk, sugar, fresh black cherries, and
Yeah.
fresh vanilla. I was like, fantastic.
Right.
Come in my cart.
Do you really think that's healthy, though?
I mean, it's not as bad as other things. It's
Like
all-
what, a shotgun pellet? Yes, it is
not
as bad as everything else.
Of course it
I
is.
said, come on my cart.
Of
I'll
course
take
it
you
is.
home.
Yeah. I understand, though. It's like, you want to fucking, I love to eat bad. I love it. I love to fucking eat. It's really hard not to.
I want to eat bacon right now. I'm jonesing. Trust me, I want to. I almost had, whatever. No one gives a fuck.
It's hard not to eat that shit, though, man. It's fucking really hard. I smell, sometimes on the plane they bake cookies.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I smell cookies baking.
Yeah.
I want to eat them all.
You know what the trick is? Sit in coach. They won't even offer you anything.
It's a good point. I have put on a few since I got them first.
Yeah, there's
But I just don't eat them. I told you years ago I was going to Atlanta to do a gig and I fell asleep and I missed the cookies coming around. But as soon as I woke up, the guy had just passed me with the cookies.
Did you yell for him?
No, but I kept sitting there hoping he would. Like every time he came, I'd be like, ah. And I finally had to fucking say, "Can I have a cookie?"
Oh,
and he
reach up. Ding, ding.
I did
Can I have
actually.
a cookie?
I certainly fucking. You know what it was?
Oh God.
That cocksucker was hoping I wouldn't mention it, and then he could eat my cookie. Fuck him.
But then you play games with yourself. You're like, all right, I'm not going to ask for the cookie. But if he asks me if I want a cookie, then I'm definitely going to say yes.
This is 2003. No games. Ding. Cookie.
2003?
Yeah, it's when we were off the air. I was going to Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted a cookie.
Oh, well.
Did you have one?
You fucking bet I did.
Did you guys play the E-Rock song yet?
No.
Is there a new E-Rock song?
Oh, yeah. God, is there?
Oh, cool.
Is there more than one?
Yeah.
Have you heard of the E-Rock?
At the beach house.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I played it at the beach house.
I have not heard
You
this.
played it at...
Yeah, through my phone. Sean F's?
Well, E-Rock was there?
Oh, yeah.
To my wife.
That's not nice.
Well, I thought it was very clever. Sean F knows how to throw a little song together.
He is a songman.
We have two. We have
What
one
does
from
E-Rock say? Oh.
We have one from Sean F and one from Sean B. And if I can be honest, the one from Sean F is quite a bit better.
Do you want
Sean
to play
B's
both, or you want to play just the one? And
I'd want to hear both.
And whatever happened to the song? What does the fox say? Is it's already done?
It had its time.
It's already done.
It's already done. Can we play the original so people know
Yes.
the reference, please, or at least to the hook?
It's actually kind of grew on me.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's not that bad. It's just silly. Yeah, I wish the Fox made a sound that didn't bother me.
Oh yeah.
17 million views.
17 million.
Wow.
Damn.
But they put a lot of work into the video, and it's hilarious.
That's a heck of a week. I wouldn't say it's hilarious. I found it more enjoyable. Like, I didn't think it was funny, but I was like, oh, it's kind of cool.
It's catchy as all hell.
Yeah, it didn't make me laugh, but
And
I
it's
enjoyed
ridiculous.
Made me laugh
Silly.
a lot.
Did it?
It's in the silly category.
Yeah, I won't
Very
laugh
silly.
at that noise. Bang, 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 really? Yeah. But I did enjoy it. I'll tap my foot to it.
It's absurd.
Yes, it is. Hear the crickets?
We'll play just a little bit of the original. And then we got two versions featuring E-Rock.
You don't like this, Ant?
Grew on me. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Bird goes tweet and mouse goes squeak. Cow goes moo, frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks they quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fuck say? Pow, 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 pow. ho, happy, happy, happy ho. What the fuck say? What the fuck say?
The old man in the video is creepy as all hell.
Yeah.
It's well done, obviously. It
certainly is.
Why does the seal go ow? That's been bothering me.
That's how they do seal. That's the seal noise.
I was thinking about the club over the head.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that too, yeah.
That's why the ow.
Ow, ow, ow. That's true.
That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Instead of my own joke. I suck. All right, so we got two.
Yeah, Sean B got his done day of, so he gets a little credit for that. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So you want to hear Sean?
Well, yesterday we decided we weren't going to play his because it wasn't that great, and now we're deciding.
Well, Jim would like to hear both.
Let's give it a day in court.
Well, I don't want people, turning off the channel and going to backspin or anything.
Nope, never.
If you don't like this, wait till you hear what's coming next.
That's right. All right, here's what?
Sean B.
Sean B's version of What Does E-Rock Say?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What does E-Rock say?
It writes itself. Come on, let's do it. You appreciate that, right, E-Rock?
The chief goes sis, the Fez goes hey, and the Steve went grr. But there's one thing we want to know. What does E-Rock say? What does E-Rock say? Jump, 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 What does E-Rock say? Munch, 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 munch. What does E-Rock say? Slop, 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 oh, slop, 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 oh, slop, slop.
You know what?
What does E-Rock say?
All right.
We weren't fair. That's good.
That's not bad.
You know what? It sounded great on the air.
I don't know where that's coming from. I think it might be.
It sounds
funnier.
great on the air.
And yeah, I think it's funnier because E-Rock's in the room with us.
Yes, that's true too.
Sean B, very good job.
Yeah.
We changed our mind on your
Yeah, that was
your
good.
song.
That was a toe tapper.
Well, then Sean F, of course, who's a bit obsessed with the E-Rock song.
This is Sean's. Let me. What? Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's got about 10 of them.
9, 10. This is his 11th E-Rock song.
11th E-Rock song. All right.
And this is also called What Does E-Rock Say by Sean F.
Sean F, what is his Twitter again? Mondo? Is he the Mondo guy?
Yeah, his SoundCloud.
Mondo 270, I think.
His SoundCloud is
right?
Sean-F-1, so you can hear all the songs there.
All right.
Okay.
Aunt hates blacks, Jim likes dick, Old stomps cakes, and Sam's a prick. Roland's cool, Trav is too, Sal's a no-good hipster boob. Gary's gone, he fucked the show. Don't let the door hit your bald ass, but there's a man who moves real slow. What does E-Rock say?
I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not good.
What does E-Rock say?
I love the garlic butter sauce. I love the garlic butter sauce. I love the garlic butter sauce.
What does E-Rock say? What does E-Rock say?
I don't care.
I'm very lazy.
I don't care.
I'm very lazy.
I don't care.
I'm very lazy.
What does E-Rock say?
Wow, Wade, that was good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's a hit.
Right on,
That
Sean
was
F.
E-Rock, did you have a preference?
Yeah, which one did you like better?
Yeah. Comment, E-Rock?
Mm-hmm. E-Rock?
Oof.
Is he there?
He's there. He's in there.
Probably doesn't like either. I'm guessing.
That one sound I didn't recognize, though, like a bunch of quotes.
Oh, God.
Well, if he doesn't like either song, then I guess we got to keep trying until he likes
Picks one.
Yeah, I mean, if these don't cut the mustard.
I'm starting to think maybe we should play a few more.
Yeah.
That last one was good, though.
And it is Mondo 270 on Twitter. Sean F.
It was well done.
That one sound I didn't recognize.
Yes,
though.
you did.
No, I didn't.
Well, was it one of the sound bites that of you rock talking?
No,
it's something else.
I have to buzz through that again.
You want to start it over?
Yeah,
It's
you know,
short.
I honestly did not get all the sounds.
You
So
sure?
from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fudge?
Aunt hates blacks. Jim likes dick. Hope stops cakes and Sam's a prick. Rollins cool. Trav is too. Sal's a no good hipster boob. Gary's gone. He fucked the show. Don't let the door hit your bald ass. But there's a man who moves real slow. What does he rock say?
I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not good.
What does he rock say?
I love the garlic butter sauce. I love the garlic butter sauce. I love the garlic butter sauce.
What does he rock say?
That sound.
What does he rock say?
I don't care.
I'm very lazy.
I don't care.
I'm very lazy.
I don't care.
I'm very lazy.
What does he rock say?
Really not fair to use your words against you like that, E-Rock.
Some of that was out of context.
I'm not going to stand for it.
Good.
But you'll accept more entries, won't you?
Well, I mean, until E-Rock's happy,
Boy,
I
you're,
think that's...
you're a smart one. Can't get anything past you.
That's right.
Ding, 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 ding.
It was well done.
Oh. What does he rock say?
After hearing it again, I think I figured out what that sound is.
Yeah.
I think it's the sound of a giant elephant.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a trumpet.
No, I think it's a huge
I didn't understand
elephant.
why you would use a trumpet there.
Right.
He did a good job with I don't care, I'm lazy. I don't care, I'm lazy. There's some really good ones.
Yeah.
Yep. Sal's got something for the show.
Cool.
Sal does?
Yeah, he ran down here all excited.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I did.
It's also the reaction when Sal has a cock for himself.
Where's Sal?
Send Sal in, please, with his...
He was so excited.
Well, he ran in. You're right. He was out of breath.
Sal, all
Yeah.
excited? Yeah.
Yeah, he was very excited. Here he is. Was that you, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Sal, what happened? Why
guys?
the excitement?
Oh, because Denny's putting together an awesome thing for the month of October.
Is it a resignation?
No, he's putting together for his own personal amusement, Jingletober. And it's all these radio jingles, and he's putting them up on his Facebook and stuff like that, just to let everyone know what he's listening to. That's it.
And you're excited about that?
Yeah. Because I can't stand Denny. And hopefully he brings it in, and you guys
Why can't you stand Denny? What did he ever do to you?
He just annoys the fuck out of me.
Why? Oh,
He does.
nice guy.
He's a nice guy. I'm not denying
He's a
that.
legend.
I hate conflict, so I don't think we should have Denny in here. I don't think we should do this.
Well, Denny does deserve to speak on his behalf.
I don't think it's good.
I mean, I don't have anything currently against Denny. It's just that he's just generally annoying on a daily basis.
Why?
so?
In what way?
He's always stopping in the office, and he's always asking me for
People
shit.
like that.
If I'm
He's
eating
like-
breakfast, he asks if he can if he can eat what I'm eating, like literally whatever I'm holding in my hand at that moment in time.
All right, that's weird.
It's fucking weird, yeah.
But he's, he's a fun guy.
You know,
He's a good
fun,
guy to
yeah.
have around the office.
I think so, but Sal...
That positive attitude of his.
What's fun about him? What's he done fun?
It's hard drive of hits and
Yeah.
radio history and
You get to learn about radio.
That is entertaining. I will
You can
admit,
always
yeah.
learn.
He's always got a good one-liner.
10 fucking goose eggs sitting around on a Friday night listening to KLX. Dong.
We're about to put Jimmy in a bad mood. Here
Oh
comes
no!
Denny.
Oh no!
You know, Sal...
You're not a fan of Denny on the air?
Look at him! Here he comes.
Look, he's got his cup of Joe.
Yep.
He's ready for the day.
Sal reprimands Denny multiple times a week because he doesn't think Denny's behavior with guests that come into Sirius XM is appropriate.
yeah. I
What do you
forgot
mean?
about that. Denny,
Oh, didn't Denny get in trouble?
Denny will speak to guests before you guys even have him. Like
So?
he'll pop in and start talking like shop with guests and stuff like that.
wrong with that?
And then he ended up cock blocking everybody the other day for the Alyssa Milano photo.
How?
Well, I wasn't there for that, but that was an event that happened that I heard about. Roland probably.
That's
could
the one I
explain
heard
that.
about.
What?
The
Roland
Alyssa Milano thing.
What happened?
Everybody was pissed.
I don't know. Like, everybody was a little pissed off.
Excuse me, Sal.
What'd you do?
What'd you do? Alyssa was not going to take pictures with anyone. And
why wasn't she, by the way?
She had to go to a live TV shoot.
Denny
it was
pissed
a
her
time
off.
issue?
Makeup. Yeah, there was a time
Denny
issue.
got her all
She's
upset.
coming back in October. She's going to get pictures. You guys just blew this up. You guys just blew this up.
It
That's
doesn't
all.
seem like
So
us.
no, you weren't even there, and you would. Oh, this could be another Zito and Troy thing.
Whoa, whoa.
Well, let's get Troy in here.
No.
I thought Denny's waiting until October for a picture. What's the problem?
That's just not a big deal.
You get one in October, right? It's
Wait,
okay.
what happened though? What do you mean he cockblocked everyone?
Eric was there.
Sal?
Eric should probably explain most of it.
Okay.
Or Roland.
Eric,
Roland was hell-bent on this for days after.
Yeah.
Eric.
One day, the next day, he said, "Hey, Denny, how you doing? What's going on? You got any gigs this weekend?"
Yeah, as soon as you left the room, he was talking shit about you again.
Wow. No, Roland, he'll come right up to
Roland's
me.
coming
if he has
right
a
in.
problem.
Oh, shit.
Sal's always got some problems with Denny. It's very
but it's all
strange.
vague.
Very vague, and it's always somebody else.
He doesn't. He sort of has a story, but he's not sure because it's not his story.
Right.
Roland, what happened?
What's going on here? Comment?
No, just like before, after the guest is done, they get their hair and makeup, and they go in front of the step and repeat for Getty. So as she's walking by, old jumping the guns here goes, "Hey, can't get
Jumping
picture."
the guns.
Both of them? He goes, "Can't get a picture." She turned around, looked at her people.
And saw 8 guys there.
Yeah, and she
And saw
looked at
8 guys, and she goes,
and one pedophile. You.
Who's the pedophile?
Look at his hair.
"Yay!"
Look at his hair. Here, hold a book. Boom, pedophile.
Oh, jeez. What, you handed the pink book over and that makes him a
Yeah.
pedophile?
Like he walks around the park, you go, "Oh, look, there's a pedophile."
Denny, are you a pedophile?
Of course not.
He's not one, but he looks like one.
All right, so what happened? He asked for a picture, and she looked at her people.
She looked at her people, and then she looked at who, like, there's like the 8 people, and then she whispered to her people, like, they're talking, like, she didn't have time, and she left.
Spencer said that coming down the hall. He goes, "I don't think she's going to have time
To take
She
8
was just
I don't
standing there.
get
That's
these
all.
celebrities.
She had to go to a live
can't
TV
take 8
shoot.
fucking
That's
pictures,
all.
though?
Not a big deal.
Eric and Roland.
8 pictures takes, I would say,
A minute.
30 seconds.
And that's it.
30 fucking
And that's it.
seconds.
She's coming back in October. I'll hold the camera for these guys. I'll take the picture if you want.
Eric and Roland were under the impression that she decided that she didn't have time because Denny had jumped the gun and had whatever.
They
broken
just supposed that. They just
protocol.
made that up.
That
Did
you
he break
wrecked it for
protocol?
everybody, yeah.
Yeah, technically.
He did.
But we
You
forgive him.
ruined it for everybody, I guess.
But you were annoyed, though.
Of course.
You wanted a picture?
But we forgive Danny. He's okay.
Denny, why is Sal coming in here and throwing you under the bus?
Yeah,
That's what Sal does.
Why doesn't he like you?
What's that? He gave me popcorn yesterday. I don't know why he doesn't like me.
Okay, if there's anything lying around in the office, Denny has to come in and say, "Hey, can I have that? Hey, can I have that?" So I was just like, take whatever the fuck you want. Just don't ask me. Just leave me alone. Let me do my thing.
That would be stealing. I'll just say, "Excuse me, are you going to eat that?"
I am.
Right. Yeah. See, he's asking for Sam's
Wait,
fucking
do you really
bagel right
want-
now. He's the cheapest.
Wait, you want other people's food for real?
No, if there's an extra bag of popcorn, it's, "Hey, what are you going to do? You going to have an extra one there? You going to eat that?" like from diner, 2 o'clock. You going home? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Where am I going? Going home. Yeah. You need a ride? Say the words.
Are you a cheapskate?
No, of course not.
Jimmy, he is he's the cheapest person.
Is
I
he
know.
a skinflint? Why do you say that?
Yeah, why do you say it, Sal? Or
He
is
won't
it
even-
could be
he-
more vagary?
Yeah, well, I don't know. E-Rock's got a
Well, I
story
think,
about his
yeah,
cheapness.
exactly.
Denny asks for the papers on a daily basis because he specifically told me that he doesn't like paying for the papers.
Why would you pay for newspapers? They're all over
You
this
got
place.
1,000 of them. You're going to throw them out, and then I take them and I put them in the recycling bin at the train station. I recycle them.
Yeah, what are you using the paper Sal?
He wants any free bullshit T-shirt. We get any stickers, CDs,
swag.
shit.
Everybody
radio
likes a little
guy.
swag.
Denny
he
has
loves
a hard
collecting
on
radio
for swag
stuff.
like you can't imagine. And like I said, he is consistently in the office asking me or anyone around there for anything.
Oh,
Jeez, hater.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
really.
You going to finish that half of the bagel?
I'm going to finish
That's
this,
all.
yeah, but...
Just sitting there. If it's sitting there
If I
5
wasn't,
minutes,
I would,
that's
yeah.
the window. That's
Right,
all.
right.
I'd rather he just took it out of the office and whatever he wanted, just took it and
that's
left me
stealing.
alone.
What you should do is have a peanut butter bagel and then put one of your toenails in it. When he goes, "You want that bagel?" Go, "No." And then he'll beat in your toenail.
That's disgusting.
You wouldn't like that?
No. Is Sal trying to make a segment for himself here?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's failing miserably.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
No, just Denny. He's always been like this, and it's.
But this started because he ran in with that jingle thing.
Well, this is
complete excitement.
This is Sal's deal, though, because he's done it on the after show 100 times. I've kicked him out more. He comes in and he's like, "Oh, I can't stand so and so," and you're like, "Why?" And he's like, "Well, actually, no, we're kind of cool."
Yeah.
No, I was like, "Well, why would you start shit then?"
I'm not trying to start shit. I just told you what. I just gave you the thing that Denny was putting together.
They're
That's
like,
all.
"Oh, I can't stand Denny. I can't wait for him to get thrown under the bus." And then he's like, "Well, no, me and him are cool. I gave him popcorn."
Popcorn. And then he tries to make something of the popcorn thing, but it didn't really fly.
Yeah. He came in and asked for popcorn, and then I gave it to him.
Yeah.
That's
Put
all. I
emphasis
wasn't
on
even
words.
trying to bring the Jingletober thing to the air as of yet. He didn't even put it together yet.
What? You ran?
I ran in here.
You did traipse in here.
Well.
Yeah, because it's still September. Denny's should be having that done October, right?
No, it's called
What does that
preparing.
mean?
You're working ahead of time.
Good, Denny.
You're not good on the air, Sal.
I don't try to be good on the air. You guys call me in.
Ooh, that is true.
We called you in because your excitement level for something that was so mundane.
Yeah.
You were very
made us
excited
go,
about it.
we got to get this on the air.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck if he does a jingle thing on his Facebook page?
Can we cut this out of the replay?
Please.
You're not
There's
feeling
nothing
confident
here.
about
This
this
is not,
segment?
This is not good content.
It's not good content.
No.
Where do we go wrong?
When you listen to Sal.
So, Sal, you think that the jingle...
And you have no respect for the older guys in the business, Sal. He's been around forever, this
That's
Denny.
true.
But it
Can I
doesn't
tell you-
matter. He's
can
the
I-
most irritating person to work with.
Whoa. How is he irritated?
Up my ass all fucking day.
Oh.
Then how is he irritating?
He's
we
always
would
in
think
the
you would like
office,
that.
always asking for shit, always like, hey, this, that. He's got ideas for the show. Then go bring it to the guys then.
Oh,
You're the
wow. Perish the
producer.
thought someone has ideas for the show and wants to actually, bring it to the show. That's terrible. Ew.
That's how foreign ideas to the show are. When someone brings it, we think they're sabotaging us.
Denny gets annoyed at Sal too, though, because Sal he fights much more off the air for some reason than he does on the air. It never made any sense to me, but he talks all kind of shit off the air, and he'll get Denny all pissed off, and Denny doesn't because Sal doesn't respect Denny.
No.
And Sal's, like you guys know, he's a newbie to this. He has no respect for Denny's time in the business.
That's terrible. 'Cause
Why?
Denny's been in the business for years.
Years.
Why not, Sal?
I don't know,
Speak freely here.
He does like an unusual job for Sirius XM, and you would think someone with his seniority would be doing something a little more
Important.
important. Yeah,
I program music channels.
Channels.
Yes, channels.
okay, that's fine.
If you took
somebody
a
has
little
to do
time to listen, maybe you'd learn something from the gentleman.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're so right.
He's got a lot of knowledge in that head of his.
These gentlemen
and,
always comment on the music channels.
Yeah.
But that's Sal. What
Listen
don't
to
you
this
like about
track.
his programming?
Well, I don't know about his program. I just thought he'd be doing something, making more executive decisions this many years into the business.
Thought maybe he'd be doing some important, like maybe taking phone calls for the show.
Yeah.
Arguing about popcorn?
Arguing about popcorn or helping E-Rock.
Getting pandas upset?
Yeah. Making some stellar production.
Don't get the panda angry!
But yeah, that's all.
I heard there's a Sal song out there.
Oh, the Sal song is funny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Stupid panda.
Where's the
song.
Sal song?
You guys talk about it all the
Panda.
fucking time, so whatever. I'm just going to embrace it at this point.
Where
You don't
is
like
the
it?
Sal song?
Sal's a cunt.
Do we have the Sal song that even Sal says is funny?
Uh-oh.
Maybe we could bring this segment together a little bit.
Yeah.
So far, you're not feeling good about it?
No. But that's why we brought him in, because of the...
Remember when he got mad at me because I said hi to David Lee Roth?
Oh, God.
Hey, Dave. Hey,
David
how
Lee
are you?
Roth is doing the show.
Uh-huh.
And this is when Sal and Denny really started fighting.
Oh, boy.
Denny comes in, and he goes, hey, Dave, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And they exchange some kind of Long Island story or something. And Sal confronts Denny, and without any irony or anything like that, informs Denny that he is not to speak to guests.
How would why
It's not like I said.
Because I was always
Hold
taught.
on. How Mike?
It's not your place.
It's
to
not
really.
my place, but in the event that Denny said something, the wrong thing or whatever, I was always taught don't speak to the guests at all before they do the show.
Well, that's you. Not Danny.
Yeah, but at least I'm associated with it. So Danny's just a guy, some fucking pedophile-looking dude who works like
Wow.
next to
Pedophile
us.
thing.
What business is it of yours if Denny talks to the guest?
Dave
Where?
walked in, right? He was sitting down having coffee with you guys. I
Yeah.
said, "Hey, Dave," I said, "I got to tell you," I said,
He's
did
not even a
you did
guest at
bit."
that point. He's doing the show.
Yeah, I go, "You did a bit back in 1988 or something at the Garden when Poisoned opened for you guys. You came across, what was it, on a tricycle or a surf? No, and he went into the whole, no, dude, it was a surfboard and I came across."
He was happy to tell the story?
Exactly.
Basically, that's a story he could have told on the air, but it got spoiled beforehand.
No,
So I know Sal's point.
And as soon as Denny left, David was like, "Who is this fucking guy?"
Oh shit!
Yeah. He did not say who's this.
He did not.
fucking
It's
guy.
not like I went up to him and said, "I have all your records." You have no way to go from there.
You kind of did though. You were like fucking geeking out with him.
Ooh,
Sal,
enjoyed the
It's
bit.
not your place
I thought it was
to
great.
tell anyone that
And
they
was it.
shouldn't be.
I
Even
just
if they
don't-
shouldn't be talking to the guest. Why? It's not your place to inform them of that.
Sal wants professionalism
I
on
just
this
didn't
radio
want to see
program.
something happen where he said the wrong thing, weirded out. No, you weirded out Alyssa Milano just by fucking taking your high pants up near her.
No. There were, like I said, she turned around. There were 8 guys
We're
there,
going back to that.
foaming at the mouth, looking for a picture with her.
You were the guy who was foaming at the mouth. Anyway,
man,
with the high pants.
what I'm saying
look
is
at Denny's
he
gotta go.
could, Denny could creep out any human being ever.
Yeah.
So what if he says the wrong thing to David Lee Roth, and then he's like, you know
Where
what,
does
I'm
this
leaving.
creeping out people thing
I like
come from?
Denny.
I've never
I know.
thought of him as a creep.
No.
'Cause
What
you-
could he possibly
This
say to
gentleman
David Lee
invited me
Roth?
to his house.
Exactly.
In his house.
His home.
Right?
In his home. Where his children
sleep.
Where my cats play with their toys.
That's right. Good. Do you think he would have me there if I creeped out his guest?
Roland, what's going on?
You were DJing. You were working.
He treated me like family.
That's right.
Get on mic, Roland. What's going on?
I just say he says hello. That's all. He just
It's no biggie, right?
I don't sweat things.
No. Roland's cool
That's all
as a
you do.
cucumber.
Well, that's due to my weight.
I think Sal was taking it personally. And like, oh, this is a good opportunity for me to try to fuck over Denny.
You should have seen.
Yeah, yeah.
You should have seen how personally Sal was taking it when Denny was putting his finger in Sal's face and reminding him, "I don't work for you."
Nice.
Wow.
Denny won't take no shit.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
My favorite, then he goes, "Wash, I'm
Good
going to say
for
hello
you.
to this guest." I go, "All right." And he drives south.
Good for you, Denny.
I
Don't
wanna
take
know-
no shit from that guy.
I want to know what Troy thinks of Denny.
No, Troy's
Whoa,
opinion.
what?
He's fine. He's busy right now.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Is Troy allowed to write things down so they could be read by somebody else?
No,
on the air?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like a good idea.
No.
It probably isn't. I bet he'd write something very inflammatory.
Offensive.
Offensive.
Threats.
Read it and just get thrown off the air.
Sal, is it okay if I go? I have some channels
Sal,
to
are you
program. Are you done with these?
Oh, wow. What will you be doing the rest of the day,
Sal,
Sal?
what will you be doing now? Give me the rest
As
of your
he's
day.
programming music channels.
Section by section, job by job, what are you doing for the rest of this day?
For the rest of today's show, I'll be on the phones because the interns are kind of new still, trying to, we don't want to make them put the wrong thing up on.
We might take one more phone call today.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Just
fine.
saying.
It's fine. It's a
And are
job.
you trying to say the hard drive of hits might have a little questionable material on it?
Mystery?
No, this pedophile thing. I mean,
Oh, Jesus.
This is coming from
Hard drive of hits.
now we know why he calls it
Oh,
the
no.
why he
I
calls
don't
it
mind
the hard
you
drive
want to
of
say
hits.
pest. You could use
Hidden
the
in
word
some
pest,
deep,
but not
dark
pedophile.
file.
Right.
Hidden
pest.
within a folder and a folder and a folder.
I thought it was just a Gary Glitter song. But
Yeah, it's tagged the Gary Glitter song and it's fucking...
Just doing a little show prep, just trying to stay ahead of things. It's,
see?
it's like the day after Jimmy's special aired on Epics. I came in and I said, "Hey, you guys didn't even see it." I said, "Guys, did you see? You got to know about that stuff." I said, "It's a great show."
you
Great
didn't even
special."
see Jimmy's special.
He didn't watch it.
I don't have TV, so I would have to illegally
'Cause he's a
download it.
Is that a hipster thing?
No, because I don't have money to do that sort
You
of thing.
have
I try
money.
to manage my money.
You got a family
Hipster
that
thing.
takes care of you.
Yeah, Mom's got it.
No, they don't. But
Plus, you got
according to you guys, they do.
epixhd.com.
I will bet a lot of money it's a
It's on
hipster
a
thing.
computer and you can
No,
watch it.
I would love to watch
Brooklyn
TV. I usually
people
only
have
watch
decided to
Netflix.
get rid of their TVs. We all know
It
that.
is a hipster thing.
It's a
It's not a
hipster
hipster thing. I
hipster
don't.
thing.
I don't.
Of course it is.
I can't afford a fucking cable box, so I just watch Netflix.
Those are
That's
some nice shoes for somebody who can't afford cable.
That's right.
Oh.
That's a hipster thing.
How much are those?
These are fucking $60 Adidas shoes. They're nothing special.
Nice fucking...
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
V-neck
let's
Lost
listen to
in Space
this
shirt.
song. Listen to yeah.
You don't like the V-necks?
Will Robinson shirt there.
You found the Sal song?
Oh, yeah.
Let's play the Sal song.
Well, which, I think there's two.
Oh.
I don't know.
Which one is it?
The war one was fun.
I heard it was really good. I honestly did not hear it.
All right, well, let's
that
try
one.
it.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
There's lots of things that I can say. This ass that works for O&A, a hipster douchebag. He might be half a fag. He can't screen cause he's fucking dumb. Don't give a shit about his drum. He can't produce, he lies a ton. With ladies he can't come. He's so naive, the shit-stained Sal. Once tried to be Opie's pal. He has no balls, he has no style. Production skills of a diaper, a liar. No one buys his horse shit, he thinks he's a hipster. Sal is a fucking cunt. That's why Uncle may have mob ties, but no one believes him. Sal is a fucking cunt. Sal is a fucking
God. We should have cut our losses and just played that song instead of the 20-minute build-up.
Jesus, it's a good song.
Denny, any advice for young Sal? He's not doing well.
He's not a
His
bad guy.
attitude
He's
is not
just
good.
he's not a bad guy. I try to get along with everyone.
You really do.
Yeah.
I try to.
But any advice?
He tries. Sometimes he's like my best friend, and sometimes he's stabbing me in the back.
Well, that's the radio show.
I
What? Any advice for Sal?
Sal, just listen to these guys. These guys got
about like being at a radio
experience,
station.
You know, just do what you got to do, and don't think you're bigger than the show. There's a lot of guys who work here who've never played the game. We've been in radio before, so just listen to us.
Give me some advice, though. You're just reiterating everything we've heard 1,000 times.
He's talking to him like he's a moron again.
I know.
Just shut up and do what we tell you to do.
I'm never going to listen to anything. You tell me what you tell me to do, Denny.
Denny's worked for a lot of big radio shows.
And fired from a lot of big radio shows.
That's the ultimatum. That's what you're going to get fired sooner or later, and that's that.
But like I said earlier, if you were so experienced and so fucking knowledgeable, I actually take that back. You are very knowledgeable about radio. But why aren't you doing something bigger than dragging songs into a fucking radio log?
Basically, Sal, I don't like it, but Sal is saying that you've been around for a while. Why are you the mayor of Flopville?
Mayor.
My time will come.
That's right.
Oh boy, I'm even losing faith. in Denny
you know what?
now.
I'm just happy to have a job.
You do the
and
job
work
of the
even in
shuffle.
I'm very happy to have a job too, but there are certain things that you
He's
really
the
do.
human shuffle.
You're the human shuffle. Let's see. Let's spend 3 hours or just push one button.
Oh.
Poor Denny.
Denny.
I want you to win in this fight with Sal, but
Sal's not having it.
Sal's not having it.
I'm not going to let him bother me.
There you go.
I'm not going
There you
to
go.
I'm not going to let him bother me.
I'm not going to let him bother me.
Just a speck off the shoulder.
Right.
No.
That's true. That's all.
All right, thanks, guys.
That's all. But
Oh,
then
you've
again,
decided that this
That's it.
shitty
There's nothing
segment's
else to
over?
say.
Oh,
There's
great.
really nothing
Thanks.
else.
Sal said it all.
Wish you said it fucking 20 minutes ago.
Is it okay if I take the papers? I'm going to go get the papers. Get the papers.
What a non-segment that was.
You didn't think it was a good segment?
I told you it was a waste. The guy came running down the hall. I knew exactly what he was going to do.
Here goes.
What, flop?
Yeah, we are putting jingles on CD there. It's like, okay. Wow, that's earth-shattering. A lot to talk about.
That's earth-shattering.
Sal is dull. Wow, is he dull. Just a bore.
He made such a mistake, Harry.
Oh, God.
The worst.
He just keeps going, hey, pass me the ball. It drops it.
I know, yeah.
Just every time.
I'm ready, guys. Put me in, coach. And then,
He did let us
swing and a
fucking-
miss.
He did involve in some pseudo-homosexual activity for the gay off.
That's true, but I don't think that was any work for him. Right. That was just the fucking day. Day of the week. Yeah.
Hold on,
That was
I want
catchy.
to talk to Joe Klecko, Cavs. Fucking Roland.
Joe Klecko.
All right, well.
Yeah.
That was supposed to go somewhere.
Yeah, supposed to. Good on the air, Sal.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Damn. Love the STP.
STP.
Yep. Still doing it without Scott Weiland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lincoln Park dude.
Oh, is that who's
I think they're playing Huntington again.
FH?
When last year.
Playing FH Riley's?
Oh, God, I wish. I believe they're playing in Huntington very soon.
That's a theater there?
Yep.
It's kind of small.
It's kind of weird, STP without Scott Weiland. But I hear the Lincoln Park dude is pulling it off, so.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a goof, a one and done, but he's had so much fun. He's like, fuck it, I'll sing for you guys for a while.
Good for him.
Let me ask Troy about that, because he.
Where's
He's right out there.
Look at him. He's right
there
on the other side of the glass.
He's fine. He's fine where he's at.
Is he even allowed in here when the mics are on?
No.
What if he yells in the door?
No.
Open the
What
door.
if he
Let's
calls?
see.
Can he call in?
Let's see how. Is he allowed in the studio?
No.
No.
You sure? Troy! Hi!
Troy!
Hi!
Troy!
No, don't. There's just no reason to tempt him.
What if he just got on mic and went, hello?
No. He can't control himself.
Till further notice?
Well, we all know he can't control himself.
Well,
that's obvious.
He's a loose cannon.
Oh, boy, is he.
I mean, even you guys waving at him is going to lead to terrible things. Yeah.
Terrible things.
Yes.
Jesus.
We were so scared of him that we knew we had to save his job.
Because you were frightened.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the only reason we saved his job.
He's totally unpredictable.
Yes, we were very frightened.
He should call in with a voice.
That'd be good.
So we don't even know it's him.
Like the guy in Scream?
And do a really good phone call like I did for Man Queer.
Oh, wow, that's a really good question.
Oh, great question, turd. What do you think of that, turd?
I love how he lowers his voice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a really good question.
And I'm like, yeah, click. What just happened?
And
I was just going to Baba Booey him.
I guess he has a show or something. So many people like, did you see
they keep
Mancow's,
doing that. Yeah, did you see his show? I haven't seen
Mancow's brother's show or something?
I guess.
I did not see it.
Was it History Channel or something?
I'm too busy watching Basketball Wives.
Is that your...
my guilty pleasure?
Your guilty pleasure.
They're fucking ridiculously rich.
Yeah.
And then trying to say how they're independent women. You're not independent.
No, they
They're
made
walking
their
around
money
with
off.
furs, and all they have to do is go to lunch and talk shit about the other fucking basketball wives. That's their whole life.
That's it.
And they're like, oh, I'm a strong woman. I'm independent. No, you're not. You got a good life because you banged a basketball star.
Exactly. I can't get into those fucking shows. God.
Well, they might be on in the house, and
I hear you.
You take a little peek here and there.
Take a peek.
Little peek. Although I got caught on the New Jersey Housewives blog sites the other night.
Oh, how'd you end up there? Just passing by the computer?
I got caught.
Passing by your phone?
You're on a blog site?
I got caught.
Why?
Well, there's some things happening, and
What were you doing?
I couldn't wait for next week's episode.
Oh, you want to know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I got caught on a blog site.
A blog site for
where they chat. There's a bit of chatter about the show.
Chatter.
Oh, yeah.
Some chatter.
That's what Mancow looks like now? Is that his brother?
Yeah.
What? First of all, Mancow looks plastic. What is this show?
It's called God, Guns, and Automobiles.
That sounds
on the
cool.
History Channel.
What's wrong with that?
In a world where life, liberty, and the American dream reign supreme, lie Mark Muller and his throwback auto dealership, Max Motors.
So his brother has an auto dealership? Okay.
Yeah.
And what does that have to do with anything?
Located in the tiny rural town of Butler, Missouri.
Butler.
Muller makes car deals the old-fashioned way.
Butler.
No trade or sales stunt, no matter how outrageous or controversial, is off the table. It can help him compete against the big city dealers.
Can we get Sal back in here? Jesus.
So
Who
he's
cares?
just having Mancow come in and do his old turd stunts to try to sell cars.
Hey, we got to sell this car, turd.
Turd.
Driving into a wall, turd.
Make sure we use the sound effects that don't change.
Yeah, I love that. That's so bad. So bad.
I started mentioning the podcast, and then I forgot to tell the people what the podcast was about this week. Podcast number 17 officially. I heard we fucked up with the number last week, Sam Roberts.
Yeah, the number was fucked up.
There was a lot of controversy over the number.
It was a double label.
People were very, very pissed off about that.
Luckily, that has been corrected.
Okay, good. So this is podcast number 17, the Opie and Anthony podcast. By request, we put the Happy Days bit from last week on the podcast.
This is actually 18.
A Sunday.
After all that, it's 18.
Last week was double labeled as 16.
Well, I got 17 on my sheet.
That sheet is totally incorrect.
All right, so it's number 18, and it's the racist Happy Days episode.
I'm refusing to lean forward for the guy intern. And
Why?
if he kicked my chair, I would have been very angry, unlike I would have been for Jackie or Sydney.
Well, because...
Remember them?
Do you miss them?
Terribly.
I see that Jackie tweets hoping that, it's not over, but
it's done.
It's done.
Bye-bye.
She's like, I miss you
Bye-bye,
guys.
funny girl.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
great.
I would miss me too.
Later for you.
Right. We got a nice bit out of you. We got to move on now.
That's it.
However,
Good luck in Rochester.
there may be some good Jackie news.
Oh, yeah?
What?
Maybe she'll come back.
Why?
She's allowed to do another internship.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'd be nice. She has a ray of sunshine, but...
That would be good.
Not like the new serious girl intern.
You don't like the new girl intern?
No,
we haven't talked to
but
her.
she's just very serious.
I talked to her on the air, and she was nice.
I like when a girl is a ray of sunshine around this place. She's a hard worker, I guess, but boy,
yes,
not very good with social skills.
Every morning she says hi to me.
Troy's waving at us.
Stop
Come on in here and
waving
say,
to him. Stop.
I just gave a thumbs
Troy,
up and a
hey.
smile.
No.
Hi.
You know
He
you're
waved
just
again.
You're tempting him.
What are you talking about?
He's totally unpredictable.
He is a loose cannon.
And if you tempt him by waving, he will go and do something stupid.
Yeah,
He's
he
still
will.
getting dirty looks from everybody that wanted him fired.
Rumor has it that he has gotten a dirty look or two in the hallway.
I hear he can't even go up one floor. If he
Why?
goes up there, because those are where all the fucking people that hate him and want him fired are. Down here, no one really cares, but up there, oh boy.
They know
He's
how
persona non
unpredictable
grata.
he is.
Yes.
What?
They know how unpredictable he is up there.
Yeah. Can we give Sal a chore today?
Yes.
What can we have him do?
Oh, you just want to give him just a menial task.
No,
Yeah.
but I want to see how he handles it.
Gotcha. Test.
Like, can he go upstairs and... I've never been upstairs. See what's up there or something?
You
Pull
know,
his dick out and run around.
There you go.
what if
You think he'd
Sal
be fired?
What if Sal went upstairs
Yeah.
and has to come back down with the most interesting person he can find?
Up there?
Yeah. Yep.
It's fucking impossible.
Well,
What goes on up there?
a lot of paperwork.
A lot of cubicles. I was up there
A
once.
lot of cubicles.
A lot
That
of
would figure.
cubicles.
People
Is,
getting talkings to.
Radio Wizard up there now?
No, he's still in
He's still
transitional.
in, transition. Oh, Club Soda Kenny coming in with some news.
Kenny?
What's up, Kenny?
There's a lot of commotion on 37th floor.
Why?
They're doing a 2-month carpet replacement project.
Well, that's good. We can't get a bigger studio, but they're replacing the rugs upstairs.
Are you kidding
That's
me?
good.
What
Yeah.
happened to our
We were
our
supposed to get the rug,
request?
weren't we?
Yes! That was part of the thing we wanted.
It's going to take them 2 months because, they have to break it down in sections.
Oh.
And there's a diagram upstairs.
No.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's a diagram and a map of the floor and telling you which sections will be done when.
When are we being done?
Next year, there'll be money in the budget for the 36th floor next year because after the carpet, they're moving the stairway in the lobby.
Why?
So they can fit more people for a fishbowl audience.
They're moving a
Are
staircase?
they making the fishbowl bigger? Okay.
No, they're not making it bigger. They're just moving the staircase so they can fit people, seat them in the lobby.
How
Where's
much
reception?
does that cost to move
It's
a
staying there,
staircase?
but they're just moving the staircase to the other side of the room.
And I think they're going to make the reception desk much smaller.
These
They're
guys
going-
got money to
Yeah,
burn.
that is a
man.
big desk.
Hey, does anyone...
I see, by the way, they didn't buy that Sirius XM thing that Chris Rock had made up for the movie.
No, the movie company gave it to them as a gift. It's prominently displayed there.
What, upstairs?
Well, you can see it if you look up to.
Why would you put it upstairs? Why wouldn't you put it where the studios are and the reception?
It's on a pillar.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was tired.
Oh, I knew. I couldn't wait. MyPillar.com.
Yeah, and speaking of nothing happening in this studio, I noticed that Entertainment Weekly had work done in their studio.
What was done?
They had a counter removed so they could have more room in their studio.
What the fuck's going on? We wanted some of this removed so we have more room.
You wanted a keyboard removed.
Yeah.
Can we go look in their studio? I haven't seen.
Yeah, they don't even say hello to us in the hallway. They're the unfriendliest people.
Who cares? Fuck them. They probably heard us bashing them.
Yeah,
Fuck 'em.
maybe.
I think Martha had a counter that ran along the side of the wall
for her rum cakes.
Yes, and that's the counter that was removed, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's just more floor space.
So they've already had construction in there done.
I don't know if it's construction. The counters are probably on wheels.
That's
but-
construction.
Oh, maybe they just pulled them.
What happened to the redesign of this place?
Here comes
Did
Travis.
we ever get an
now.
official
Ooh.
answer?
No, I told you it wasn't going to happen.
I know all that, but
this is it's up there so you could see it. The Sirius XM thing, light thing.
They didn't like it, huh?
You could see it
They didn't
way. Okay, whatever. I could give a shit.
Yeah, they're redesigning the lobby to be like very minimal, so you can fit
more shit in.
People. Like there's open space.
Maybe they want a pool table to go with the ping pong table.
Yeah, the other day I'm hearing. I look over and there's people playing ping pong in the fucking lobby. I don't know what that's all about. And there's a Sirius XM ping pong table.
It's from morale.
What? Is that what it is?
Know what helps morale? Getting our studio redone.
Right.
More moolah.
Yes.
And a few more bucks. Uh-oh, Roland, what do you got?
That's it? Roland, did you just take that from upstairs?
They bring it back.
37th floor refresh carpet phasing plan. Phase 1 through 7.
It's a lot of carpet to replace.
Look at phase 1.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to... All right, we're getting the carpets done today, and that's it. There's 7 phases. When does it start? September 3rd.
Yeah, it already...
And it ends October 21st?
When does our fucking shit happen?
Phase 5 looks a little chintzy.
Why? Where's phase 5?
Looks like they're not doing much for phase 5. That's the fucking... Jesus.
Yeah, they're replacing the carpet upstairs. Fresh new carpet.
Doesn't that take a weekend?
No, it takes 2 months.
Because they got to move everything out of the way, and, you know, it's a whole to-do.
Is it a to-do?
I wouldn't know.
Phase 7. 7 phases.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's all you need to know about
You know how
the
much
work
money?
environment.
You know how much fucking money that is?
No shit.
That's a lot of fucking money right there.
Yep. Can we get this counter
for
fixed?
brass.
Nope.
No. Look at our fucking rugs in here. They're terrible.
Ugh. If a carpet job takes 7 phases, how much do you think that costs?
7 weeks of carpeting.
$1 million a phase at this place. I have no idea.
How about just the dust and dirt on this counter?
Well, we're having our first big boy meeting Monday, so let's keep it positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you have a chore for Sal?
This counter stinks.
You gave up on that already?
This giant fucking counter. Then again, I don't want to be all close together and like just turn and look at each other. Hi, how are all they are? Okay.
No, just
How do you do? How do you do?
Just want to shave some shit down.
It's a delicate balance because then you're going to complain that you don't have enough room for your stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
What stuff do I have here?
All this stuff.
What's that shit in the middle? How about we do something there? Can we put a pole there or
I
something?
said just-
What do you want in the middle?
I said just move this giant thing.
We've been through this so many times.
They took down your notes. What more do you want?
They did take down the notes.
Bamboozled us into fucking having a little bit of hope.
You had to stay an extra 10 minutes.
I know. For nothing.
Yeah.
We're still stuck in the mud, but
you're optimistic.
well, we got the guy with the tow truck, so hopefully he's gonna get us out of the mud.
You're hoping he's got all the chains that he needs?
I'm hoping, yes.
What are those 2 keyboards over there?
Those are the ones that used to be in the middle of the table.
So they moved them over.
They just threw them over the side.
Yeah, they're hoping like a little out of your eyesight.
Keyboards.
What's the obsession with the keyboard?
I don't know.
Why are they over there now?
Well, yeah, somebody just came in and threw them against the wall. Yeah. And said, oh, okay. All done, all clean.
Ay.
It's like how kids clean their rooms.
Yeah.
Just throw everything in the closet.
Sure.
Yay. Then you go in there and you clean up together. Oh, look, your underpants are dirty. Well, we're cleaning. Take them off.
You know where that massive phone is that used to be in the middle of the table?
Where?
Under Eric's desk in the other room.
Why?
They just... There it is. Hey, there it is.
They just chucked it under his desk.
Is it attached to anything?
Oh, it's just sitting here collecting dust.
Throw it away. It's a phone that's at least 10 years old. Just throw it away.
Get rid of it.
All right, podcast number 18. Opie and Anthony. It's on our Facebook page.
Nice.
The links to the podcast.
Not yet.
Opie and Anthony on
yes.
Facebook. Number 18 is the Happy Days bit from last week, the racist Happy Days, where they were tackling some race issues.
Yes.
And we watched the show and had a few comments.
We certainly did.
A few comments. People really, really liked that hour of radio.
That was fun.
We said, fuck it, let's put it on the podcast this week. So go get it, please.
A little mystery science theater thing.
And spread the word. I'm hearing more and more from people that just can't afford the service anymore, but they want to still listen to us. This is a great way to do that.
Oh, perfect.
You get an hour podcast every week.
Indeed.
So please let people know we got a podcast out there. Okay?
Right. Radio.
What do you guys think of the new iPhone?
I don't know. Apparently the stock isn't reacting well.
Well, no, it's good because what you really want with the new iPhone is the gold color. That's very important.
Well, isn't that the lower level one?
No, that's the higher level one.
Yeah.
What's the lower level one?
Gold trim.
Same level.
Stock is down $21.45 in pre-market.
Because the guy's a fucking twat.
Here comes the pre.
The guy running is a twat.
Tim Cook.
He's a twat.
Have you met him?
I don't need to. I've watched what happened with the stock. He's a dumb fuck.
I don't know what they're supposed to do as a company, though, at this point.
Stop making lateral
a hell of a
shit
run.
movements. No, I know. And you can't keep it
They've
up
run out of
forever.
shit, I think.
But they're fucking, they got so fucking greedy with nickel and diming and cocksucking us.
Oh.
We're going to put a flash. Here's 1 megapixel. Really, douches? That's the upgrade? Like, they fucking took slowly rolling out your shit, which was smart business.
Yeah.
And they got so fucking
greedy, right?
with it and so fucking cunty and possessive that everybody else rushed along, and now nothing about the iPhone seems that special.
There's nothing exciting with
There's
this
nothing
announcement.
exciting about the. No
Yeah.
one gives a fuck.
But there's nothing exciting about the 4S announcement either.
Probably right.
2 years ago.
What kind of camera on the new one? Because it's all
better.
about the cameras now.
It's a better
on these
camera.
phones.
They improved the camera.
Everyone wants a
significantly.
really
magical.
good camera on their phone because they finally have made the switch where you're not walking around with a dumb camera.
They added magic to it and pixie dust.
Oh.
Like they could have done that last time, though. So now that they're
Then what would they do this time?
exactly. Thank you.
No, but
How
I'm
about
saying
giving us
if
something
they
that's-
give you the
But that's
best,
how businesses survive. I don't
Yeah.
like it, but that's what they have
Give
to
us-
do.
if they give you the absolute best camera this year, and then they come to you next year and say we don't have anything, for you,
Right.
I'm sorry.
Well, then they have to-
you're going to be like, oh, why didn't they come out
Well,
with a new
then they
iPhone?
have to. But again, don't cut up an apple into 20 pieces and tell me I'm getting 20 fucking apples. I shouldn't use that fruit. But that's why the stock is fucking shitting.
But technology gets better every year, and
cheaper.
and
Says you.
cheaper.
Yes,
and
it does.
The problem, or Apple's problem, is giving you better quality items and never raising the price.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
So
in order
they probably cannot give you the absolute best thing that you want right now without saying, by the way, it's going to cost you an extra $100.
Of course they can. I mean,
No,
they could do
That-
better.
that's why-
You don't
that-
think they could have put a flash on the fucking first iPhone?
I'm not talking about the first iPhone.
But I am. I'm saying that's how they've done this. They've done this since that. And when there was no option, the flash coming was, wow, here comes the flash. But they're playing it the same way. And now each jump up, you're like, who gives a fuck? So instead of obsessing over the iPhone, I'm thinking about stock price, not the iPhone. Fucking, how about you go into the fucking Apple TV or all this other shit that we've been hearing about that they're not doing?
Well, they are. I mean,
yeah, they are doing it. They're working
doing
on
it.
There's no excitement.
There's no
They're
excitement.
They're
working on
not
it, but-
conjuring up excitement like they used to.
Yeah, but what else can you do with a phone?
Look,
Like, of course, there's not going to be any more
we're
excitement
not
8 years later.
We're not the
or whatever.
fucking innovators
Right.
for their
Maybe
phone.
not the phone, but something else.
So I can't say what they should do, but they should do something.
But do you really want them to
that's
release
exciting.
something that's not ready?
Yes.
So how about instead of fucking obsessing over these little dumb details on the phone and how do we jack off customers to add fucking nothing, how about they work on that shit and it would
I'm
be ready.
pretty sure they have different divisions working on different things. I don't think the iPhone division is working on the Apple TV.
Maybe not, but the priorities of the company do go into it.
Yeah, but that's what makes Apple different than these other technology companies that you don't usually. I mean, aside from a few exceptions,
Apple fanboys.
You don't.
Both of you.
I'm just thinking.
I love
longer.
Apple,
But you don't hear Apple putting something out and then a whole bunch of people complaining about it. When you hear about it,
Yeah.
the first
Oh.
time you officially hear about it, it works.
I wanted a bigger screen.
Yeah, they're working on bigger screens.
A Samsung type screen.
They never.
But why?
Yeah,
but Samsung already has the big.
Exactly.
So why are they working on it?
Because then you're going to complain that they change the phone every year and you can't keep up.
No.
This phone.
No.
I'm not saying you personally.
And contracts are for 2 years.
Yeah, contracts are 2 years.
I've had this phone
not
for over a year with the
It's
big
not
phone.
a wise decision
big screen.
to change the phone dramatically year after year because most contracts go for 2 years. So people that have the 5, most people, not like you guys that
Can afford to buy.
can afford to buy a phone every year. Most people only buy a phone every 2 years. So you don't want something magically and amazing happening every year because.
If what you're saying is correct, and you are making sense, why was there? I understand stock changes, but they went down to a 400. They almost lost 50% of their stock price, like from 7 something, which is probably overpriced, to 4. Like they lost. I bought it at 390, like a dummy. Like I could have bought it at fucking 100. And then they literally, this cunt almost knocked it from 7 something back down to what I bought it at.
I think there's a big difference. Like, he's not Steve Jobs, and Steve Jobs was good. You're right about that, because Steve Jobs
stock would have went down with Steve Jobs as well. Maybe not to this level. Maybe not to this level, but because everyone caught up.
But
finally.
Steve Jobs was good at presenting something that wasn't that big of a difference and making it seem like it was magic.
But not a big enough a difference to make it. This is they caught up. And I understand that's going to happen. You can't keep reinventing the wheel. I'm not saying that they should be fucking having a phone. And they're working on like the fingerprint thing, which I think is kind of cool. But I think that they fucking got so cocky and so arrogant as a company. And that's what fucked them the first time, by the way. The reason Windows is in 80% of the world's computers is because Apple was fucking arrogant and wouldn't want their they didn't want their shit working with anybody else. They wouldn't give licensing or whatever. And you know what happened? Windows went, fuck you, and they're in 80% of the world's computers. So that same fucking arrogance is what they're doing with this.
Right,
and I love Apple.
Then
I love them.
Move on to another company.
Yeah.
No, I mean, because again, I still
love
because
the
they make
product.
the best products. Yeah, boy.
And I don't know. People are saying the Windows Phone blows away the Apple phone.
Well, yeah, because it's new.
Yeah, of course you're gonna talk to people who.
But again, that arrogance, that loss, they should have had. Windows
right,
never should have had the opportunity to do what they did.
Well, here's the thing: you're dealing with operating systems, and Apple has one phone. Windows phones and Android phones have hundreds and hundreds of phones. So of course, there's always going to be, a new Android phone that comes out, next month, where Apple updates once a year, and Android and Windows are operating systems that can be on any phone you want.
Nice.
So it's really an unfair comparison to be like,
that.
oh well, this phone is better than the iPhone. Well, of course it is, because
Samsung
they
Galaxy.
can put out phones.
Well, then Apple should account for
still on
that.
the S2.
Then Apple should account for that and stop
Don't even
fucking
need the S4.
adding gold rim. Like that's or adding
What do you
a
want
quarter
to do?
inch.
Put out a new phone every month?
Why did they make? Okay, when they made the screen bigger, why did they make it fucking this length instead of making it the
So
size
you
of
can
a
hold it
phone?
with one hand.
I can hold my hand.
Yeah.
My hand.
Yeah.
I can hold my phone.
We
with
got
one
little
hand.
baby hands.
If they're going to do that eventually, why'd they do this first?
When they released that, their reasoning was, we wanted you to be able to touch the entire screen with your thumb.
But they're not going to want that when they release that size?
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to release a 6-inch phone. I know that they're working on one, and I know that there's 6-inch phones that are out in the wild, like, being tested.
So they could have released it, but they just wanted to stick you with this first.
They could have, but like I said, there's always an incremental update between new phones. There's the 5 and there's the 5S.
Most people are not buying a new phone every year.
Yeah. Like, why would you put out something incredible every year when most people are on 2-year contracts?
Because they wanted to fucking eke it out. They want to eke out every single... And again, maybe I would do the same thing, but the stock price proves that was not the right way to do it. Because something they miscalculated. I mean, Jobs dying hurt, but they miscalculated something.
Down $22 today.
They
Before
miscalculated.
the market even opens.
We
You're going to
gotta
watch that thing plummet.
They fucking miscalculated. And it's the same thing that hurt them years ago. That's what's driving me crazy. Is
I'm
their
not
history.
disagreeing. I'm not
Who's
disagreeing
miscalculate?
with that. My only point is that I think there's a reason for everything that they do, and that's why when the iPad is the absolute best tablet on the market for the price.
And the same thing that hurt them is the same thing that helped them. I mean, the reason their stock is so high and the iPhone was so successful is because they were the only ones that could do it.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could say it hurt them. You could also say it helped them.
Don't forget to deal with China, people.
And what's up with China?
They do a big deal with China. Because their shit's being pirated over there so badly.
They got a huge deal coming down the pipe with China. Watch out. Ooh. Let's go to an expert. He's one of the 1,000 people that work in an Apple store. His name is Jordan. Hi, Jordan.
What's up, guys? Big fan. Long-time listener.
Thank you.
So, I've been working at the Apple Store for 6 years.
Yeah, I've been working at the Apple Store for 6 years, and it's kind of like bittersweet because I agree with most of the shit you guys are saying. I mean, it's definitely a letdown a lot of times nowadays as it was, as opposed to 6 years ago. It was a lot more exciting. People actually gave a shit about the stuff we made and used. Now it's like, oh, I have money, I have an Apple product, and that's it. Nobody knows how to fucking use our products. They come in, and the only thing I'd say is the big difference between us and everybody else. Everyone hates us but the Genius Bar, man. Like, you can't go to a Windows Phone store and get something fixed without, having to pay $1 million or send it to India.
Terrific. Then fuck the Windows Phone. Believe me, I'm not a Windows Phone guy. You can Windows Phone, you can fucking, while you're talking on it, I hope you get hit by a fucking drunk driver.
Exactly.
And, like, the media builds it up, too. Like, everybody has these events that Apple has where they unveil new products. But the media, makes it out. Apple, here it comes,
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason the stock went down was because they thought they were going to announce the China deal.
The China deal?
Yes.
What's the China deal?
They were very disappointed they didn't announce the China deal.
They've been eating on paper plates for a long time at Apple.
And that's why the stock went down.
China, oh good.
Yeah, boo.
Apple's is a buying opportunity right now, people.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yep.
Because wait till they announce that China deal.
That's right. I miss stock market Jimmy.
Boardroom Jimmy? Became Boardroom Jimmy was very short-lived.
Oh, it was Boardroom Jimmy.
He was very short-lived.
Yeah, he was.
He was
All
in
right,
the Lydia
Jordan,
era.
thank you.
Very angry.
Hey, thanks, guys. Take care.
That was terrific.
What, yeah, that what are they working on with the TVs?
They've been working on Apple TV for a long time.
If they release a watch, I'm gonna fucking. What are you gonna do with that? Email send.
I know. It's
That
something
is
you
a
could...
shit.
I can't wait to replay
You
this.
just said that you want them to innovate, and then...
Yeah, but not that. That's a fucking. Not a fucking Star Trek watch. What am I gonna type with my right hand?
I can't wait to replay this.
Right, you
it's
put it
going to be
next-
all about the watches another year.
You put it next to the iPad. Is
Maybe
useless.
2 years.
I made a mistake with that.
I'm telling you, somehow we're all going to be wearing watches again. I'm
You
telling
think?
you. Yes.
Depends on what they do.
A little Apple Watch.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you didn't know that you needed an iPhone or an iPad until they came out with it. So right now,
The
you can say,
iPad
yeah, I
seemed
don't
like
need
the
an
dumbest thing ever, and it rules.
I watch on the toilet. I'm
No, I
watching
can't
The
live without it.
Sopranos, and I'm like, I have a fucking TV on the toilet.
It's a TV, yeah, for the shitter.
Wherever
I'm
you want to
holding
go.
a flat little piece of paper TV on the toilet, and I'm fucking complaining.
It's magic.
And then I realize I'm shitting coming to the toilet. That's why I'm complaining.
And it keeps the kids from yapping.
Yeah.
But I think, I can't see it, but I'm telling you, we're all going to be wearing watches.
Maybe
It
I'll have
seems
something we
so
missed.
weird,
I hope
but-
you're right.
Like, I don't see, right now,
it's
I'm
going
with,
that way.
I'm with Jim going, like, why would I
Don't be
want
with me.
a Dick Tracy iWatch?
Right.
But, why would I have wanted an iPhone
But is
or
the
an
screen
iPad
going to
or-
be, how is it?
It's going to be a little thing you can. So far, the ones that they have out, the prototypes, you can send and receive an email or hit a certain thing to pick up a phone. It's probably like a fucking Bluetooth watch.
It is a Bluetooth.
You answer it, boop. Hello, I'm talking into my wrist like I'm guarding a senator. Fucking dog shit. I'm back to fuck that watch in its ass. I'm telling you, that watch is going to stink.
Yeah.
Apple stock should be $1.90 after that watch comes out. They'll look at the iWatch. You can swipe.
Don't forget about the China deal.
That might
deal
be
is
great.
coming around.
But that's
Coming
not
around.
technological.
A lot of people thought it was going to be announced.
Was not.
Nope. Yeah, that's right. Galaxy is the #1 phone for Android. I'm with a winner. You guys got to get with the winning team.
Galaxy is the #1 phone for Android, not the #1 phone.
It's the #1 phone.
Oh, my mistake.
I don't think so.
It
Yeah, I'm
really
pretty sure
is.
not, but...
Patrick in Minnesota.
Yeah, there's two things I wanted to mention I think you're missing out on. So iOS 7 is like you use reliable hardware and you have a brand new customer experience. So it's really going to feel like a brand new phone on the same reliable hardware.
Shut up. Just shut up.
He's right.
Shut your stinking mouth.
It's a completely reinvented software.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Big fucking
Absolutely.
deal.
And no other phone can compete with the display and the shadows and the layering they're doing with the display. It's amazing.
With the new iPhone?
Yeah.
When do we get that?
It's iOS 7 released September 18th. The second piece is the A7
Day
chip
after
in the new
GTA 5.
The what?
Yeah. The A7 chipset in the new phone has the power of a desktop. It's the first phone with a 64-bit processor.
So I got to wear a
think about the
desktop on my
potential-
wrist or something?
Zach, that's going to be so heavy, sir.
Oh, man.
I don't want a
My
phone that
pocket?
heavy. How am I going to plug my phone in as I'm walking around?
Right.
It's got to be like the Ghostbusters proton packs. You
Yeah.
just gotta
Oh,
put it
yeah.
on and walk
Wear it on your
around.
back.
So what is it fit now?
Is that possible?
It's impossible.
Right now it's an A6
crazy.
price. But that's why it takes like time
Shut
to
up,
come out
Sam.
with a phone.
Stop piggybacking what he's saying. Now,
Exactly.
you didn't know that until he said it. You didn't say
Yeah.
anything about bit processors. Now he's saying
Now
it. And
you
you're
know
acting like
everything.
you're
I knew he's
fucking
the first
Tim
64-bit
technology.
phone. Yeah, I knew.
Exactly. You didn't say that 10 minutes ago. He
We
had to
both
say it.
knew
I
it.
can
We
only
read
shut
the
up.
thing.
Now you know everything.
How many bits are the phones now?
32-bit.
And they're going to
So this is-
64? Oh, big fucking wall.
So computers have been trying to get to 64-bit for years, and it's taken them years and years to get there. Windows 8 for years. So the phone that is now 64-bit is the most powerful phone, not comparable to any other manufacturer.
Yeah, what is it, like
And then-
Superphone?
Yeah, what do you do with it that's so powerful? What's it do?
Think about the potential of it.
Yeah.
You have the power of a desktop on your phone.
And what is that going
it's
to
not
do
the
for
power of a desktop.
What is that going to do for me?
Bullshit.
What is that going to do for me that my phone doesn't do now?
Exactly. Is he going to get my container of coffee? Is it going to help those aches and pains?
Everything's going to move a bit
future
quicker.
is
Yeah?
The future is you can dock your phone and have your desktop in your pocket. basically.
Yeah, dock your
with my
phone.
phone.
How about how much memory is going to be on
That's
it?
the pre.
Are they going to fucking jerk us off of the memory? Oh, look, here's 3 megabytes.
Yeah.
Take a picture of a hat. That's your whole memory.
Same memory you've always had.
16, 32, or 64
Not
gigs.
enough.
What does this have to
Why
do
do
with
we
China?
need
64
Have a
gigs is
cloud.
not enough on your phone?
The China
No.
deal.
I like lots of stuff on my
Memory when
phone.
you
Just
have
put it on the cloud.
Fuck the cloud. I don't fuck with the
Oh,
dog shit
shit.
cloud.
You don't
Any
like
of
the
those?
cloud.
No, because they deleted. What was the one before that? Before the fucking faggot cloud was the one.
It was .Mac.
Yeah, dot. No, there was. What was it called?
Me.
Oh,
Yeah, me,
yeah,
fucking,
.me, yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
it stunk. I lost months worth of phone numbers because it would fucking, all of a sudden I'd pick my phone up, there'd be no numbers on it.
What?
Oh, it must have sent it to Magic Place. Oh, we're having problems. Fuck that. I don't belong to that dot cloud shit.
No, you don't like that?
Fuck you.
Cloud.
Fuck you. Oh, it's in the cloud. It fucking loses stuff.
clouds?
I hate
Everyone
clouds.
loves
Same guy
the
who
cloud.
did Google
nice.
Maps was around for a year
Everyone
ago.
loves the cloud.
No, but I was losing information on that, and that's why they shit canned it. It wasn't good.
It was not a good product. No, Steve Jobs admitted that.
So
it
you
wasn't
said
a
that they don't put out fucking bad
But then
products.
they improved it.
Good for them. And I still hear people losing their shit.
Right. The reason they came out with the gold phone is because China loves gold.
They do?
One thing.
Yes, it's very
this-
lucky in China.
Is this all part of the China deal?
The China deal's coming. I'm
I gotta
telling
piss.
you.
These
Getting on
9/11
this now.
survivor kids are growing up really pretty.
Wow, yeah.
I gotta say, they're reading off the names. I gather,
my God.
and this like
Are you
this
crazy?
This is like the third chick I've seen that's fucking hot.
Well, that's going to be any family. They're just leaving the ugly ones out. That's like what they
Is
do
that
at
what
every
they do?
event. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
She's gorgeous, actually, this one.
Oh
Wow.
man, she needs a
She's a
shoulder to
looker.
cry on, right?
Oh,
she
boy.
is pretty.
Anthony.
She's got a guy right there.
She does.
Patrick, I
12
think
years,
we're-
no one cares anymore.
Patrick, I think
Fucking
we're
assholes.
over the iOS 7 thing.
Yeah.
What are you
hold
doing?
yourself, Patrick.
He's got one more.
Talked
What do
about
you-
that hours ago.
What do you have, iOS7.com and you're pushing it?
Listen to this. So the reason you enjoy your tablet
Listen to this. No.
No, I want to know why I enjoy my tablet.
No, we would love to listen
I
to this,
play
but we're the
words
ones
with
that have to
friends.
talk.
Right. It's our show.
Why do I enjoy my tablet so much?
because it's connected to the cloud. And if it weren't for cloud, you wouldn't have any of your streaming content. So you have to embrace that.
So he just said, go fuck yourself,
No, but
Jimmy,
you know
in
what?
so many words.
How about this? Maybe he's right, but I was on the fucking plane last night, and the Wi-Fi was
Braggart.
awful. And I do think of Louis' bit about, well, you're in a chair in the
Yeah.
sky. But you know what? I'm over that. I'm in a chair in the sky. Now how about I fucking get connected
Some
to the rest of the
Wi-Fi.
world?
Look at this fucking blonde.
Jesus. Oh, my
Dude,
God.
I'm seeing some of the hottest girls reading off these fucking names. This is crazy.
Holy
Look at her. She's beautiful.
She really is beautiful.
She's lovely.
Damn. What happened?
She's 12.
No.
All right, iOS 7 guy, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Love your show.
Yeah.
Look at Putin. He looks like a Bond villain.
Yeah,
he really does.
Have you seen him running around with no shirt on and hunting
All
animals?
the time. He fucking with his bare hands.
Yeah.
He's riding horses. He rides a horse without a shirt on like he's fucking Fabio.
There's a leader.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure he's the villain in the next 4 Tom Cruise movies. You know, keeping it topical, right, guys?
Of course. Look at him.
He's got a knife.
He's
Why
just
is he
fishing.
fishing without a fucking shirt on?
He's got the pole precariously positioned where his dick is.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, ladies, this is what my dick looks
He's
like.
got a knife.
That's why you
man.
do
Packer.
that. That's why you do that shit.
Yeah.
His manly chest.
Whoa.
That's a man.
Not really.
I'm a man.
You know what kind of man you got to be to fucking alpha male the country of Russia.
Oh, yeah.
He's now president for 25 years.
I know. What the fuck?
Putin is a
There
connected
he is.
guy.
Look at him. Look at him. He's
Got a
fucking got a
gun.
rifle. He's fucking hunting.
But once again, hey ladies, this is what my dick looks like.
Oh, jeez. Nice picture. What is this, 1995?
Yeah, what's
All
that? The new-
pixelated.
what's that before the fucking the whatever?
Get it out.
Stop breaking. I got to piss back.
Can they bring up the next supermodel to read the names of the fucking 9/11? I don't like that they're showing the fucking buildings burning and shit.
It looks like they're running it in real time now.
I hate that. It's fucking
I don't know why.
depressing. It's fucking.
I didn't forget. Trust me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting.
It's horrible.
No, I'm not forgetting. I still hate the people that did it.
Why is Putin feeding a horse shirtless?
He can.
Because he's like, fuck
Does
you,
he-
horse, I'm in
Hey,
charge.
He does
how you
everything
doing,
shirtless?
comrade?
Yeah, he takes his shirt
Everything's
off.
shirtless,
and
yeah.
he conquers animals.
What's
and he
with
wears
the
cool
glasses he's
shades.
wearing? Looks like the fucking Road Warrior glasses or some shit.
He's like Bear Grylls.
He is.
Except not giving a fuck.
That's true.
And the horse looks emo.
Yeah, with his hair striped down.
Emo horse.
They have emo horses in Russia.
His eyes are closed.
Yeah,
He's sideways bangs.
very Mustang looking with the fucking
Listening to the
mane.
Smiths.
Big long mane. He is emo.
We'd go to break.
We could do that, I gather.
I want to ponder the China deal for a little longer here.
Yeah. See where Apple goes by 9:30 when the market opens.
It's a great buying opportunity.
Oh, not yet. I'll wait until it tanks out today.
Yeah.
It could come back by the end of the day, but I'm predicting it's now down $23.30. I'm betting it goes down $40 at the open.
Wow.
It'll be down 40 total.
And then people will buy in, right?
And then you could start buying. Yeah.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes?
Aren't they getting rid of contracts too? Finally?
What?
I mean,
That's the dumbest
Yes-
fucking thing.
yes and no.
People don't like the contracts.
if you really want me to explain it, I will, but it might.
You got to pay more, right?
Yeah, you have to pay more per month.
Maybe Sal could come in and
And
explain
then if
it.
you decide-
really put us to sleep.
If you decide that you want out after a year, you have to pay the balance of whatever your unsubsidized phone
What?
was.
Do I have a contract?
Yes.
I do? Why the
Yeah.
hell am I buying a phone every year?
Because you're rich.
Ah, nice.
You do whatever you want.
I just wanted to hear that. Thanks.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Sal's been on the phones for an hour now, so I guess we should take one call.
I guess so.
I don't know what Chris is getting at here. Let's see what Chris wants. Chris, what's up, buddy? Chris.
Hello. Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, man.
Hey, I was just wondering, is 9/11 funnier than the Boston bombing, or is the Boston bombing funnier than 9/11?
Why are you
what
saying
sense?
this?
Yeah.
What do you mean, sir?
I don't know. I just think there can be some humor in it, because you know what? There's all these soldiers coming back with, blown off limbs and everything. Yeah, you got this guy who gets his limbs blown off in the Boston bombing, and he gets a book deal. What about all these guys coming back, all these people in 9/11 and everything? I don't get it. It just pisses me off.
I think
don't know.
the reason being, probably, here's what I'm guessing. The reason being that the interest would be in the Boston bombing victims' legs being blown off, book deal as opposed to soldiers, is they may feel soldier stories have been told before, and people have heard, whereas this is an anomaly for a civilian to have his legs blown off, and a terrorist is different than somebody who goes to, I mean, that's probably...
Not that it's any better or worse or anything like that, but I mean, if a soldier kind of knows he's got that, chance of being injured, but if you're just, at the Boston Marathon and you lose your legs, holy shit.
Yeah.
There's kind of a story there.
They're both horrible, obviously.
Of course.
But it's more of an anomaly if it happens to a guy that's just hanging out watching a bunch of dopes run to a finish line.
Right.
And by the way, funnier and stuff, it's you're an idiot.
Yeah, why did you
What
say
do you mean by
funnier?
that?
I'm sorry, you guys. I actually called a few weeks ago, and I actually wanted to get a quick opinion.
Were you a complete dick face back then?
I was. I'm sorry.
I have no
I do
patience.
stand-up comedy. I made a Boston bombing joke. I talked about it, and I got ripped into after by a bunch of comedians. I just think...
What comedians ripped into you for addressing a subject?
That's what I'm saying, and I'm in Boston actually, guys. But
Maybe it was just a shitty joke, though. What was the joke?
Yeah, it probably was.
No, I opened up the show. I literally, guys, I'm 9 months sober. I just moved back up from Florida. I've been trying to get sober. I just started doing stand up sober. It's been.
You're gonna do stand up sober? That's crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy to do that.
No,
You got to know you're funny or drunk, right?
No, I don't think I am.
I'm deconstructing Jim's fucking advice show. Every time I'm listening on the way home to Jim's advice show, we give such great advice to people. I'll just be like, no.
I'm not doing my advice show till tomorrow, by the way.
What?
Sam, because I'm interviewing Gene on
Well,
for
people
my
depend
Boneyard
on
show.
it, Jimmy.
Well, tomorrow.
Gene who?
Shallot.
Shallot
Simmons.
Yes.
So, what are you saying, sir? Any subject's acceptable. What was your joke? What was your Boston bombing joke?
Literally, I literally opened the show with, hey guys, I haven't been back in Boston. It must have been about 2 bombings ago I was back here. I was going to go to the Boston Marathon, but I heard it cost an arm and a leg.
Be more funny.
That was it.
Well, honestly, you said 2 bombings ago, and then you followed it up, and an arm and a leg is, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I get what you're doing there, but it does, it costs an arm and a leg. It doesn't cost anything to go to the marathon. Like, nobody thinks that. If that happened in a retail store, that would be a better joke. Like, if the bombing happened in a retail store, and they gotta want to go to that store, they charge you an arm and a leg. Oh, okay, because an arm and a leg got blown off there.
Yeah.
But nobody pays to go watch a marathon. It's like you're shoehorning an expression into an event.
Yeah.
That's good. I know you're right. I just thought there should be no one, because all these comedians, man. I mean, it's very quick.
I got a good opener for you. Put a gun in your mouth. Pull the fucking trigger.
Well, it might be a better closer, but
yes.
And saying there's no line is accurate when it comes to content, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to have good jokes. And it's almost like it doesn't mean you can just walk up. But let's just say what's happened tragically recently. Let's say, Casey Anthony. You can't just walk up and go, her daughter's dead. I'd fuck her body. Like, what?
I like it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's still a line in what you're going to say that's going to work.
I agree. It's just, with some of these guys, I just wanted to catch it. It was kind of an opener to catch the attention of people.
You still need a good joke there.
Well,
I know what you mean.
We got a guy in the line that fully agrees with you there, Chris. Let's say hi to John in Virginia. John, you're on with Chris from Boston.
Hey, Chris, I wonder what would be funnier, if you got your dick blown off or if you got a dick shoved in your ass.
They'd both be hot.
It would be kind of hot, actually. I wouldn't mind watching either.
Ooh.
Have a good day, buddy.
All right, well.
Yeah, just because
the people have spoken. Yes.
You want to open with shocking content sometimes, that's fine. But if you're going to say something that's just purposefully, there's a really weird line we have to walk as comics between being purposefully shitty and addressing harsh content. There's a way to do it, but if you just walk up and talk about rape, like I do rape lines in my act still, of course, but I don't just walk on and go, so this chick was raped, but her tits look good.
Oh.
Hey, I'm challenging, but I'm not challenging anything. I'm saying something purposefully confrontational with no real good joke there.
Let me ask you this. 12 years ago, right, 9/11. How long do you have to wait before you could start the jokes? And I'm trying to remember back. I think we made it almost
well,
a couple weeks maybe.
It all depends on where you put
is it okay?
And we weren't joking about it. We started with the songs, the tribute songs that people started doing, and we were goofing on the tribute songs.
And then you slowly start moving in from that point.
Right.
But why is it okay 2 weeks in and not 2 days in?
I think
like what is there not an actual, but what is the formula there?
Yeah.
It's the same as there's an emotional feeling that that you just interpret on stage, and you have to be comfortable with it too. And like I was on stage at I want to say the Brokerage after 9/11. Maybe it might have been a year later, or whatever. But I was doing my 9/11 material, and none of it was fuck the victims. None of it was always bashing the fucking Islam or whatever.
Yeah.
But there was a woman heckling me, or being loud or whatever, and I started to talk to her, and I could see somebody at their table like open their eyes and kind of pleaded with their eyes for me not to continue with her, and I could see that there was more there, like maybe she lost somebody and not like. So I backed off. because I sensed that there was something else there.
Yeah.
I didn't deal with her like, fuck her, she's a heckler. I was like,
Right.
There'll never be a time where she can handle this, because for her it's way too personal.
Right.
And I think that when something like that happens, it's so absolutely personal for everybody. We all react to it like they're talking about our relative who died. And it takes a little bit of time for us to be able to separate and go, okay, this is an event, and now I can look at it as an event as opposed to feeling it like it's my girlfriend that they're showing naked pictures of.
Right, right.
And I think that's the time. I mean, I don't know how to... I could never win that argument in court as to what's appropriate. I just think that we feel it out as a group. And if the joke is good, you can do it sooner. And it depends. Like Colin had a brilliant... You know, he was doing great 9/11 stuff. And, you know, and he could do this pretty soon because you're making fun of people's perception. Like, he did one line where he's going, yeah, I love people. And how they're going, you know, something told me not to go down there that day. Yeah, stupid. The news told you. The news.
Yeah, that was
like, that's a joke you could do very soon because immediately people understand, like, oh, yeah, every asshole said that and tried to marry them.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's a joke that even if people are suffering, they can laugh at the other people. You know, I'm rambling. I apologize.
Gilbert Godfrey did.
No, I know. I remember he was
yeah.
one of the first.
Yeah, but Gilbert, it does do that. I mean,
that's his thing.
We were he was at the comedy.
Lost his fucking duck gig.
Yeah. He said they took I took a flight. There was a stopover at the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
It's a funny line. I mean, it was brutal, but it was funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was talking to the Comedy Cellar probably 2 weeks ago, and he's very conversational. He doesn't laugh a whole lot. And we were talking about something, and someone getting their fucking head bashed in, and I just did some line talking to him. I'm like, yeah, and then you jerk off on her corpse, and he went bananas. Like, that was what got him. Like, it was such a juvenile but violent joke I did just while we were chatting.
You find something over there, Sam?
Okay. Hopefully it was a lump. Oh,
Jesus.
See, now that's a funny line. We can laugh at that.
See.
But if Sam had just announced that he had cancer, sure, Sirius stock would go up. But nobody. But that in a case like then I wouldn't have done that joke because it would have been too real.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have waited a couple of weeks until he was dead and then done lump humor.
Oh my God.
It's terrible.
We've got a golf course in Wisconsin that's doing a 9/11 discount offer.
What?
$9.11. You can play golf today.
I had my feelings changed on this one. At first, it was like fuck them, but it seems like what they said last year was to remind people of it. Nobody mind.
Yeah?
They said, according to them, that last year people kind of felt like, hey, it didn't seem exploitive or whatever the word, exploitationist. But today,
it's self-serving.
Maybe, yeah.
It seems a little self-serving.
It really is. I mean,
I don't.
That's yeah. I mean, that's to get some attention.
Yeah. Obama's giving his little speech to the Pentagon.
Is this live?
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, we're so going to bomb Syria. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
The Putin thing's not going to work. We discussed that earlier on the show, I guess. But
we're back to some little hotties.
Of those we lost
names.
And make a better world. When you join the firehouse.
Oh, okay. He's doing the 9/11.
Yeah. I guess a lot.
Although maybe he won't attack Syria. You know what? Maybe he realized he stuck his dick in the fucking fan, and now he has a way to, like when two guys are going to fight, and they just each want a way to back out of the room. Maybe he wants that way to back out of the room without looking like a dick.
No, I understand why he's doing it, but when it doesn't work, when Putin can't get this done to our satisfaction, then what?
Yeah.
Then what?
I think Putin will get it done.
I hear it's extremely complicated. You got to go into some very dangerous areas. They don't even know exactly how much we're dealing with here.
To try to, like, inspect.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think they'll... I don't know, but the Russians really do have quite a say in that area. Yeah. Putin can just say, look, knock your shit off. Give all your fucking nerve gas to us. And that's it.
And then Putin doesn't want to look bad. And if he can't get it done, then he kind of then he looks shitty. And that's fucking bad for Assad.
Yeah.
And then the Russians made the
Whoa.
Didn't the Russians make the poison gas even better? That's what I'm hearing.
What, they got poison gas?
Supposedly they were very involved making the poison gas better. Supposedly Iraq had really bad poison gas.
Hey, it worked.
Not as effective.
I don't like the fact that Iraq is letting fucking Iran fly over their country so they can bring shit to Syria. Like we have no say anymore in Iraq. We fucking do all that shit.
Wait, what's happening?
And they're allowing the Iranians to fly over Iraq to deliver shit to Syria.
That's what we deserve.
I know.
There we go.
It's ridiculous.
That's exactly what we deserve.
Men and women lost their lives over that shit, and now it's business as usual.
That's what we deserve.
Unfucking believable.
For sticking our dumb fucking red, white, and blue hat in. And I was for it years ago, and now I'm against it. That's what we deserve by getting mixed up. They hate us over there, and they will never not hate us.
Saddam.
Absolutely. Bill Maher was right. He said not long after we'll have some egg on our face. We should put him back in power. He was absolutely right.
Yeah. Well, there's no putting him back now.
No, it's not good. Not at all. No.
Yeah, that was. He sure knew how to control those fucking idiots over there.
They were terrified of him there too.
Yeah, yeah. And now we got fucking, now we can't even tell them, hey, stop flying, letting planes fly over.
You think Iran would have flown their shit over Iraq when Saddam was there?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. But who knows what Saddam would have done with the Syrian revolution. He'd have probably claimed it as his. He might have stopped the whole thing. Knock your shit off, Syria. Now we got to deal with stupid Syria. Cares? United States should just not be involved. All the money and fucking waste of time.
Yeah.
God.
Fucking build Detroit. Put more cops on the street. Do all this shit. But whatever we got to do. Let's just do shit here.
See what happened in Detroit with a fucking court sheriff?
What?
In court? Some guy escaped. He fucking had a shank made out of a comb. And one sheriff is transporting 3 convicts. And apparently they weren't wearing shackles or anything because this guy was able to stab him in the neck. He stabbed the fucking guard in the neck. Look at him, fucking guy. And then escaped. He put the guard's clothes on, the sheriff's clothes on.
Did he kill him?
And no, he didn't kill him. But he fucking stabbed him in the neck enough where he was able to get him on the ground, took his clothes, and escaped. But why the fuck is this one sheriff escorting 3 guys without them completely secured where they can't do that? Because Detroit's fucking broke.
Yeah, Detroit is broke.
And they can't fight. They can't even.
Broke.
They can't even keep their people safe by having the right amount of people and the right resources to keep these animals chained up.
Well, we should fucking put more money overseas. Let's give Egypt some more money.
Exactly.
Let's give
just
them
fucking.
money.
And Syria, we got to fucking deal with that shit. How about we fucking rebuild some of our destroyed cities? Oh, God. Actually, it's just nothing. Nothing
That
happens.
seems too logical, though.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the real answer there? Why wouldn't we do that?
Because there's this fucking thing that's just always been in place, and it's always going to be in place, where we have to make deals with the rest of the world. Oh, we'll give you this money, just do this, or don't do that, or whatever the fuck.
Because we think that because Obama said the word exceptional before. There's that weird thing with American exceptionalism, like we're so
Dude, let's not be so fucking exceptional and amazing. Let's just be fucking another fucking little colorful place on a map.
Let's be great here.
Yeah, yeah.
And if anybody fucks with us, we fucking blow them apart. Exactly. And that's the end of it.
Yeah. And then we could fix, the shit that needs a fixing around here. Instead of making, opening up a dialogue about it. Let's have a dialogue about Detroit.
You don't like that?
Fucking just fix it.
Enough with opening up a dialogue.
Man. Legs on that girl.
Jesus, Ed.
I'm fucking, look at her. Yeah, there you go. A little nice head of hair on her. Yeah.
She looks like Jennifer Jason Leigh.
That'd be an interesting video to see the kids reading the names every year and how they've grown up.
You think they're the same kids?
I'm sure they're using some of the same kids, sure.
Yeah. Jesus.
Horrible.
It is.
I want to go down there to the memorial.
I haven't been.
Is it open officially?
Oh, wow, look at all the hair fucking...
What happened? Oh, Matt Lauer.
Matt Lauer had big head
my
of hair.
God.
You forget.
2001.
All right,
wow.
lost that shit fast, huh?
Jesus. Yeah, right after 9/11, that was it.
You think?
And Tom Brokaw is there, too. He was reporting live. Jeez, I hate looking at this.
Yeah, the burning
can't
towers.
God, that was fucked. Just couldn't fucking do anything. Just helpless. Ugh. We sure did want to bomb something, though, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Right after this.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, oh, this, what did Iraq have to do with it? And that we just fucking needed to blow some shit up.
How long did that take? I don't remember anymore.
A couple of months. Remember Bush said I struck the first blow with the strike of a pen.
Yes.
And we were like, what the fuck? Do something.
We did Afghanistan first.
Oh, yeah.
And then in April of 22. Yeah.
Two, right.
We went into Iraq. Shock and awe.
No, wait,
Remember?
no.
Wasn't it shock and awe?
Iraq in 2000. I thought Iraq was 2003. No.
What?
I think it was 2002.
April 2002.
Oh, I didn't realize it. Okay.
2003. Iraq was 03.
I don't think it was 6 months after
You're
9/11.
Right. Okay,
No,
you're
it was
right.
03. It was a
03.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
03. Okay.
Because it didn't feel like.
All right, you could stop putting 03 in the chat. Thank you.
That seems like a long fucking time.
Yeah, because we were in
Considering what
Afghanistan first.
happened.
Afghanistan first. Right.
Yeah.
And then.
And then I went to Iraq at the end of 2004.
Oh, you did, yes.
We cleaned up Afghanistan, though.
Oh, yeah, it's perfectly fine
They
now.
just pulled it in and went to the house and shot. The Taliban's still running the place.
There's no fucking.
We did nothing. Oh, you're kidding.
There's
did
no
nothing.
car bombs going off, killing a bunch of people.
Yeah. It's just
never going to end.
It's exhausting if you try to follow it.
Oh, God.
All right. Podcast number 18. It's the Happy Days racist thing.
Yeah.
From last week. Everyone asked for it on the podcast, so we're putting it out there. So hopefully we'll do good numbers with that.
A very special episode it was.
Yes. And then we got Metallica tickets to give away. We'll be doing that tomorrow, maybe.
Not mine.
Or Friday.
I'm going.
We got 4 tickets to give away? 4 pairs?
I wonder what celebs will be there.
Damn.
What celebs do you think will be there?
It's a Saturday night
Tom
show.
Hanks again? What? None? What's the matter, Roland? What?
A lot of people like Metallica.
Yeah, a lot of people. They're like fucking. They're like metal royalty.
I'll be there.
You don't think? Like, what? Is that just because you love Bruce so much? What? And Sir Paul.
You think the celebrity list is going to be lacking a little bit there, Roland, for Metallica?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Bruce and Paul are iconic figures, and this Metallica is just Metallica.
But Metallica, it's not like fucking.
But it's not like Matt Damon and like those guys who love Bruce and Paul.
Yeah, but some celebrities gotta love Metallica.
The bitches?
What do you think will be there?
The bitches will be there.
So probably some musicians, some local guys.
You think? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fucking drummer from like fucking.
I don't listen to that noise.
Poison.
It's like being on a job site. Rack-a-tacka, rack-a-tacka. What the hell? I go home, I watch the ball game. You go to Metallica. What are they called? Steel uranium? I don't know. What the hell?
It's Metallica.
Yo, Jay.
What's up, man? Hello?
Hey,
yes.
How you doing?
What's going on?
Well, we're doing a show.
And now we're talking
We
to
have
you.
a caller.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm a little pissed at y'all.
All right.
You can tell that by your lackluster beginning. Go ahead,
Why
sir.
is that?
Man, what is going on with these breaks? You guys are taking like 15, 16-minute breaks every friggin' hour. It sucks. It sucks.
Hold on, let's see how many breaks. Iraq, how many breaks are we taking this? Hold on, we can give you a direct answer, Jay. Hold on, Jay, hold on. Jay, we'll give you the answer.
Fine. I'm just telling you, it's
Get the
Well, why don't you let us
on-demand.
give you the fucking answer? Why are you saying no? We'll give you how long we...
But there's workarounds. Get the on-demand.
Go ahead.
Or, I mean, the other thing is we're supposed to do 2 breaks an hour. We just refuse to do that. So we on the average, only do 4 breaks a show now. We're supposed to do 8.
Yeah.
How many breaks do we take today?
Let me just say.
Jay, no. Let Iraq answer first. Your allegation.
Alligator.
Iraq?
The first break that we took was 8 minutes plus 2 minutes of filler because you guys were in the bathroom. Or
Okay, so
something.
10
Back to
minutes.
10 minutes.
But the filler is material.
That was
Right.
What time was that? 7:30.
Yeah, it was around 7:30.
So that's an hour and...
So it was almost 90 minutes of content before a 10-minute
we came
break.
back at 7:43.
Okay.
No radio show gives you 90 minutes in a row. I mean, it was more like 80 because we all know when we officially
Okay.
start. So it's 80 minutes of content. No one does that.
That's an hour and 20 minutes, and then we take a 10-minute break. Okay, then what?
The next time we went to break, we had 3 live reads, so that adds another 3 minutes
Okay.
to it for Anthony to have to do.
And that's material because I rule doing my live reads.
Material, he said.
So how long was that?
And
That's
so the 3
material, he
minutes
said.
plus 3, 6. So that one was about 11 minutes.
11
okay,
minutes.
11, okay.
And then we had I think like a minute of filler there, so 12.
Okay.
Okay.
But is it filler material?
Filler material.
Okay, so that's material.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's how many other breaks?
And then the last break we took, we did 3 more reads, which were another 3 minutes. It's 11 minutes.
Okay, sir.
And then we played the FU line, which was 2 minutes.
Okay, but that's material technically. So 10. We've taken a total of 32 minutes in breaks out of almost 4 hours.
Oh boy. Yeah, we should.
Do you understand the ratio of regular radio to that? Like how?
In the end, no show's doing that.
You're spurled.
I appreciate you want more content, but
All right, look. Let me just say
we only have so much content every day, too, by the way.
We got to piss and relax for a minute. We're people, we're not robots.
Yeah, we're not.
Speak for yourself.
We pull the shit out of our asses half the time.
Edgewise. Let me just say one thing to you.
One thing, you already said 18.
That's right.
Go. What?
There was a hang-up.
Oh.
Oh.
We
actually did straighten him out, though.
We did. We showed him.
That guy kept calling.
All right, that's fair enough, but
he's wrong. He's like, it's like almost 4 hours, and you're complaining we've taken 32 minutes of break, and we have reads to do.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
How about the listeners that had to listen to his call?
Right.
That was 3 minutes of fucking wasted time right there.
We only have so much material, too.
Exactly. Can't you tell?
We drank salad here today.
Oh.
We were desperate.
God, remember that break? No.
No.
Not very
All right, so we got
memorable.
Metallica tickets to give away. We're going to do that tomorrow and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to really give them away to listeners.
Yeah.
We figured what the hell this time instead of...
That's cool. They're not going to be sitting near us, will they? Can't stand listeners.
I sure hope not. And I guess that's it.
You don't think the Rolling Stones will be there again? Like they were for Paul?
No.
Sir Paul?
Although...
Oh, man. Roland, not a big Metallica fan, Roland?
No, sirree, Bob.
Why?
Oh, wow.
That's why he blew the announcement.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mind.
That is
Gotcha.
true.
Now I understand.
All I know is one song, the Sandman song.
Sandman song?
Sandman song?
Mr. Sandman,
Roar, roar, Sandman.
bring me a dream. Boom, 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 boom.
Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Wah, wah, wah.
I bet there'll be celebrities there.
Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Yeah.
There's going to be celebs.
Yeah.
Not very many bands
Tom
bigger
Hanks?
than Metallica.
Do you think Tom Hanks will be there? I saw him there for, what, Bruce?
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck Tom Hanks, and I'll tell you why.
Hey,
Fuck him in the ass.
It's an American icon.
Well,
That's the
good for
Cary
him.
Grant of the new millennium.
I was thinking, I got to go do that jury shit again. Because last time I couldn't be there for 2 days, so I got to postpone it because we were going to Montreal. So they rescheduled me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, but I'll get out of this,
Sure.
right? I learned today on the way in that Tom Hanks had to serve. He was on a case. So what chance do I have?
Tom Hanks.
Some domestic dispute or something.
Wow.
Why is that Tom Hanks' fault?
Yeah.
I was thinking, I'm thinking,
Probably from Family Ties.
if Tom Hanks doesn't have to serve, then maybe I got a shot. But
Tom
if
Hanks probably wanted to serve.
Really?
He probably
He is a
wanted
very
to,
patriotic
and
guy.
he wanted to have an interesting story or to be a part of it. He likes being. He wanted to.
I don't have a chance in hell then of getting out of this.
No, sirree,
Not if
Bob.
Tom Hanks didn't get out of it.
That's what I'm saying.
But he probably didn't try to get out of it, you know?
You don't think?
No.
You don't think
Not
he
Tom
stood
Hanks.
up and said, "Excuse me, I'm Tom Hanks"?
I'm Tom Hanks, for the love of God.
No, he's a man of the people.
But if you're Tom Hanks, wouldn't you just tell everyone all the time?
You think you would.
have to.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to wait online for a damn cronut. He would be like, "Excuse me, I'm Tom Hanks."
He doesn't
I'm
have to.
cutting to the front of the line.
He doesn't have to
pass.
tell people he's Tom Hanks. People
Everybody
just
does.
look at him and go, oh, look, it's Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Of bosom buddies fame.
Well, perhaps he went on to do a couple of other things.
I don't remember.
Joe versus the volcano.
Turner and Hooch.
Turner and Hooch, right.
Big.
Turner and Hooch. Was that the slobby dog?
Oh, yeah. Before Beethoven.
Fucking Money Pit.
The Burbs.
Yeah.
Burbs.
Burbs was a hit.
Oh, yeah, it was.
That was a strong movie.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Fuck yeah.
Was it that one or was it the other one?
Romantic.
Or Waiting for Mail.
He did Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. It's the same film.
Same fucking movie.
No, it ain't.
No, it's good.
They're both good.
Ugh, why you like that, right? Old
It's-
rom-com.
Yeah.
Ugh, you're such a fag.
Hello.
You're so excited. What you mean? You met Meg Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So excited to meet Meg Ryan.
Were you?
Yeah, she was so nice.
Where'd you meet her?
Here.
When?
Yeah, well,
She was with John Mellencamp.
Cougar?
Yeah.
She's hanging with John Mellencamp.
Yeah.
Did you get a picture with her?
Yeah, she
How'd
was
she
nice
look?
stuff. She liked my
Are
Han
they
Solo t-shirt.
They're an item?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wasn't you at Banderas at one point?
I don't know.
Ooh, Hollywood gossip.
Oh, you know where this conversation should go.
Where?
Well, it's kind of a Hollywood gossip conversation.
You want to throw it around with the girls?
Yeah, we should throw it around with the girls down the hall.
Are you talking about the morning mashup?
Yeah.
I don't want to drop that one.
Girls.
It's all dudes over there, though, except for one girl.
Yeah, toss it around with the girls.
The girls like the Hollywood gossip.
Sure.
Can you book us on that show so we throw it around with the gals? It's causing trouble.
Oh, I love it.
I got to go to school.
You do, don't you? I'm going to go to school.
You guys can continue, obviously. I got to go to school, though.
Fuck that noise.
I got to do a walk through, and then I got to do dinner tonight for the school.
I got a pool to lay near.
Ooh, some nice side
crap.
dishes and sauces.
Or fucking, you know what?
Hey.
That caller there is going to fucking be pissed off if I read this.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't read it.
Can I add one more thought to that?
Add away.
We did almost an extra hour of radio.
Yeah, we did.
Yesterday.
45 minutes?
Yesterday.
We're not that fucker.
We're not contracted for that
Fuck
shit.
him. We did. We were on till like fucking 10:45 yesterday.
10:45, and we would have went even longer, but that's when the show officially ran out.
E-Rock played the fucking
It's only a
Mario
certain
music.
amount of time.
Oh.
Oh, good. See you guys tomorrow.